tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
Hey everybody, we're just about ready to go here. Take me just a second to get stuff together.
Now you're in business.
Frosty time is kind
Hey,
of like
Jess.
U-time. If U-time tasted like a Frosty.
Hey, Willie, can I get a hand with this?
You got this, brother. I know you've been working out.
Please, this is very heavy.
That's why I got the small, man.
When it's Frosty time, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new Strawberry Frosty.
This the summer you realized the farther you go, the better it gets. The summer you secured a campsite that didn't require reservations, found a water park that didn't have lines, and realized that even out here, you're never alone. Make this the summer of Jeep with the
Hey,
most
Paul.
afforded SUV.
Welcome in.
Shop and buy online with Jeep eShop, where right now, get 0% financing on all 2022 Jeep Grand Cherokee WK models, plus 3 years no-cost maintenance with the Jeep Wave program.
As electric vehicle driving becomes quieter, so do our tires. Ion. Electrified Hanguk tire.
Pizza Hut's got 2 mediums for just $6.99 each.
Welcome in everybody. We're getting rolling tonight.
More slices. So much pizza.
My pizza.
What?
Carry out 2 medium one-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. No one out Pizza Hut.
Finding the perfect developer isn't easy, but at Upwork, we found her. She's in Prague, between the perfect cup of coffee and her museum of personal computers. And you can find her and millions of other talented pros right now on Upwork.com.
Put that in your books. The Mets beat Rivera. Drop the ball. He dropped the ball. And the Yankees win.
Get a chance to see
Casey
these two
Skipper
rivals
Brian, hello.
go head-to-head.
Forget that. That is way out of here.
Good to see you, buddy. Just try to get a couple last-minute things together here real quick. Trying to do back-to-back streams is tough.
First Subway Series, 1997. First time these two teams have met in the series history, with both in first place outright. 6th time both teams 10 or more over 500, and you see the years down below. You can also find out if the Mets have good news coming. Jacob deGrom was on the mound today. Buster only, wasn't he?
Yeah, DeGrom got hit
We're
hard.
just 6 days away from the trade deadline. The whole conversation around baseball is which players will the contenders add? Well, the Mets now know they're getting an ace next week. That would be DeGrom, who started his for AAA Syracuse today. It was his last rehabilitation assignment. His final pitching line was kind of messy, 4 runs in those 4 innings. But Buck Showalter says he will rejoin the Mets rotation.
That's good for the Mets.
Sometime in the middle of next week in that Washington series, Carl.
They get the Marlins first. They're going to have to deal with Sandy Alcantara when that series starts, and then it is the Washington Nationals. And here you go, Max Scherzer.
Max taking the hill.
For $130 million.
Marky Do, hello.
Cohen said he's done just about everything in his career except pitch in a Subway Series here at home against the Yankees. Check out the lineup that he's going to face, and of course,
All right, let's look at this Yankees lineup.
There's no Giancarlo Stanton and tendinitis.
You got LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo, Torres, Carpenter, Donaldson, Hicks, Kiner, Falefa, and Higgy behind the plate.
Carpenter was in field, and Donaldson, Hicks in left.
Marky Do in house with us.
Short catching tonight is Kyle Higashioka.
I got to share this out real quick.
Evolved over the years.
Well, I think his overall command has evolved over the years. When he was young, kind of a flamethrower, but he was all over the map in terms of his control. But not anymore. He throws any pitch he wants, any time he wants. As you can see, that walk rate well below Major League average at 5%, and the K rate at 34%. This guy has not lost a step.
He has not lost a step.
So for the first time tonight, as you take a look at the most strikeouts in baseball history, and we go from 10 Maddox to 16 Gibson, who he just passed. He and Verlander are slowly going to continue to climb this list. The note is Scherzer's going to use the pitch.
So our goal is to get the likes up and get a share out tonight. That's our goal.
Transmitter that will allow him to hear what pitch.
That is our goal. Hey, LeMahieu coming up, everybody.
Of course. Watch out for the Yankees. Now, they may be the one team that might have something, so if you're going to try it, do it here. And, of course, hey, what a nice time. What a nice day.
Scherzer on the hill. LeMahieu coming in the box. Let's do it. Max Scherzer went to the zoo and met a giraffe. It sounds like a book. Somebody write that storybook. That's $1 million idea I just gave somebody. LeMahieu, right-hander, gets in there ready to go. We're not underway till I say we're underway. And just because I wasn't ready yet. Here we go.
Play ball! Time to play the game! Woo!
All right, now we're off and running. Now it's an official game. You wait for me. Hatbox Ghost, welcome in. 1-1 count. LeMahieu, center field. Hits it back at the track. Gliding back there. Nimmo makes a catch. That's an out. One away. Tina is here rooting for her Yankees. I asked Tina last week, what is the one thing you would like to do in baseball? And she said, make out with Aaron Judge. Is what she said. And speaking of which, here comes Aaron Judge. And look, Aaron Judge has the perfect ride-up song, or the perfect walk-up song. Oh, fly ball, hits it deep, way back at the track. That's an out, one out. Judge, I didn't even get a chance to play walk-up music for Judge. He swung at the first pitch. That's a nice swing. Tina, what team is in last place? Do you know? That's the amazing Tina Marie, our partner channel. Wonder if she knows what team is in last place.
Both balls so far over 100 miles an hour from Max Scherzer. It's a big ballpark.
Anthony Rizzo, the designated hitter. First pitch.
Pitch comes in. That's a strike.
94 right on the inside.
Just saying, I'm not. The Orioles are not in last place. That's what I was saying. That's all I was saying. I didn't say anything else.
Huge OPS plus 36% above the average.
Rizzo swings, flies it a mile high. Coasted in is Kanya. He'll make the out. Wow, Scherzer shuts him down quick. Ryan Rowe, welcome in. Well, hello there. Wednesday night in New York, everybody.
Question for you, Snoop D-O-double-G.
I need to put the O's on the other TV.
Just living the fine life.
That's what I need to do.
Just blocking off my calendar. You know that real quick. Best plans or no plans? You know what, Snoop D-O-double-G? I think you might be right.
Orioles are no score with 2 outs in the first, so they just started as well. I don't know. Yeah, your Red Sox have fallen apart. I don't know what's happened up there. Now there's talk of trading J.D. Martinez. I don't know. Bottom of the first coming up here. Mets coming up. Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, Alonso, Vogelbach, Kanya, McNeil, Escobar, and Nito. Tampa's beating Baltimore 2-0. Daggone it. Tina's got to exercise. I'm not sure what that's a keyword for. Man, Tampa Bay just gave up a home run to Bok Choy. Come on. 2-0 Rays. Nothing wrong with cheating. Leg day.
Grubhub delivers convenience items.
Man, he hit that a long way the other way. Good Lord.
Tonight, batting average, they are 8th. They are 5th in runs scored. They don't steal very many bases. Terrific.
It's a keyword for leg day. Gotcha. All right, here come the Mets.
Nimmo will lead things off. Escobar had the big home run last night. Vito is working with Scherzer. And on the mound is Domingo Germán.
Germán.
He swings and misses on his four-seamer in his last start.
Movie Mania Nick, welcome in.
This is his second game start. What kind of
Germán on the hill, 4.58 ERA tonight. Let's see what he can do.
Had a really good curveball, and that's his swing and miss pitch going back to 2019 when he did win 18 games. That's probably what I'm looking for today, to spin on that curve.
Ball outside, 1-0. We're off and running. Where's Nemo? He's batting.
Triples with 5 because he can fly and walks 37.
Center fielder's hitting 263 on the year.
Still on the shortstop side, go right up the middle.
Ball outside, 2-0.
Would be 2-0.
Ground ball hit hard over to first. Up clean, LeMahieu, that's an out. Dodgers finally stopped the bleed. Yeah, they got to win. Patriotism USA, welcome in. He's cheering on the Yankees. Well, hello there, friend.
LeMahieu's in first. Glaber second. Kinder for left is short. Donaldson. The improvement from one year to the next is pretty incredible.
Night and day, considering that the whole
Hits Judge Carpenter around that outfield. Donaldson, Kinder for Torres. LeMahieu around the infield. Higgy is behind the plate.
When they both have played third base, have been outstanding. Falefa's moved well at shortstop. Glaber Torres back to second base.
Marte up there, ready to go.
Shortstop last year.
Starting Marte next up. First pitch. That one is just down. 1 ball, no strikes. He's been terrific in the first inning.
Nick, don't bother her. She's doing leg work.
Over 570.
Time called by Marte.
Let's not forget, when he got traded to Oakland last year in the second half, he turned it on. That's what Mike Showalter was hoping.
Strike right there.
So there's a successful curveball in there for a strike from Germán.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Torres is on the shortstop side, so 3 defenders over there.
Ball in, 2-1.
6 pitches for Germán, all fastballs. The 4 of those have been out of the zone. Arm side, usual. The only 2 pitches that have been able to land in the zone have been curveball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 2-2.
It looks like Germán is not used to the pitch count either.
Share it out, everybody. Let everybody know you're watching. We want to get 25 in here watching at least tonight to get rolling. Thank you, Ryan, for watching the video. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 down. Lila Rose, welcome in, Lila.
It's early. It just looks different than the last time you saw it.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, as Eduardo said, this is the first good fastball he's thrown, and that's a dandy. It looked like it was a ball off the plate, ran back to the outside corner. Marte waving at it.
There comes Francisco Lindor as all the seats begin to fill in here.
Yes, it is filling in New York. Somebody get me a Mets dog. What do they call it? Metropolitan wiener? What do they call their wieners? Ball outside. I'd go for a hot dog. What if I can get Preston to fix me a sausage?
Yankee shift against Lindor. Off speed. There you go. In there for a strike.
So
In there for a strike.
Throws the curveball against Lindor, who is a student of the game. 2-0. Curveball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Strike on the corner, 2-2. Steel guitar is a cool thing.
I like the if you will part.
Hey, can you make me a sausage? Yeah.
The only one that
Ketchup
mattered,
and mustard.
if you will, was Doug Eddings, and he had us a strike.
Huh?
Lindor was a shining star in one of the Subway Series games last year.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Herman looks good tonight. Herman, the ball is moving. This is going to be a great pitching matchup. Him against Scherzer. This is going to be money. Yes.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free.
Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at, watching baseball with us tonight. Preston's doing well. He's making sausage.
Health insurance commercial look the same. It's not you. Health insurance companies see us all the same. So good.
Ugh, I am looking forward to this one. We got the Orioles and Rays tomorrow in the afternoon. Afternoon baseball on the channel. 12 o'clock in the afternoon. That should be a lot of fun.
Get out. Good idea.
Better care begins with listening. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
You know what beats next day shipping? Getting it the same day. So shop Ace online and get free in-store or curbside pickup right in your neighborhood. Or get what you need delivered the very same.
So welcome in. We're going to the top of the second, everybody. Top of the second. From Calgary. Also watching the Blue Jays as well. Nice. Yeah. Ketchup and mustard.
Well, start spreading the news. The Yankees and Mets are on a potential collision course for a Subway Series. Waking up in a city that doesn't sleep.
You mean when we draw this, when we draft the teams? Yeah, I got to put that together still. I haven't had a chance to do that.
Judge and Stanton lead an offense that scored more runs and hit more homers than any other team in baseball, and their arms, they are making it there in practically anywhere, right through the very heart of every offense that they face. And if Jay-Z is the new Sinatra, well, then the Mets are what dreams are made of. Big lights inspire Buck Showalter and his boys, Scherzer, Lindor, and Diaz. They are loose. They play hard. They play fast and without a care, and there ain't no one else showing up with a polar bear. So now as the songs say, these little town blues are melting away. It's up to you, New York Yankees. It's up to you, New York Mets. And the table is absolutely set for what should be an outstanding Dog Day month of August, September, and then October.
I'm sure he'll see it, Brandon. Yes. All right, here we go. Scherzer kicks and deals inside 1-1. 1-1 here. Gleyber Torres up there.
Quiet first.
It's like a boxing match. Last night's first inning.
Ball down low. 2-1.
Next one from Scherzer misses. Gleyber Torres, second baseman. 18 doubles, which is tied on the team for high. 15 homers, 43 runs batted in. They play
Welcome in, Jeannie. Ball inside, 3-1. Scherzer trying to carry the Mets to another win.
Strikeout rate of almost 34% this season.
Popped up.
Torres will pop it up.
Alonso over in foul territory. He'll make the catch. That's an out. One away. Alonso on it.
Play against the Baltimore team that shot past Boston in the standings last night. The top won the G-Man. Joy off Tyler Wills. 8th dom of the year. It's 2-0. Elsewhere, big series in Philly. Rubber game Braves and Phils.
Philly beating the snot out of Atlanta.
2 RBI single. Atlanta drops to 2.5.
Wow. Philly smacked around Atlanta tonight. Braves are 2.5 out right now. Ball outside. It's the man with the best mustache in all of baseball, Carpenter up. Scherzer facing one of the best offenses in baseball tonight in the Yankees. 1-0 pitch coming in. Curveball. Got it. 1-1.
Right-handed version of Billy Wagner is not a big guy at all, and he can throw seeds. Good pitch from Scherzer evens up the count against Carpenter. 1 ball, 1 strike. The right fielder for the Yankees.
Ball down, bottom of the zone. Got the call. That's a strike. 1-2.
Definitely an old school night. We're going signs on both sides. Nobody wants to use the technology.
Buster had reported earlier. He said, "Hey, I'm not sure where that pitch coming. Maybe he's getting
Okay, Jesse.
pitch call and he's getting the signs, or he tossed it before he got to the mound."
Chow, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Swung right through that one.
Strike 3! You're out!
Go sit down, son. Put your behind on the pine and watch it. Watch the game.
Hoo-ah!
Because Max is so famously old school, and as you say, Nito is giving signs to Scherzer so far in this game. He is wearing the pitch count device on his right leg.
I'll tell you what was old school, the changeup right there. I mean,
Thank you.
first change
Yeah, it's a great game.
and it was a nasty one.
So is he checking boxes, Cody's picture? I do have that.
Well, 2 outs there in the inning.
Working on that one.
Donaldson in to hit. He's,
Stalking around the mound is definitely on point.
yeah, well, he's coming back next week, they said. Just an instant. Strike 1. Josh Donaldson hit 225 on the year. Scherzer kicks, deals, ball down low, 1-1.
World Series Subway Series, but just Subway Series. This feels like a stage that Max Scherzer would absolutely shine on. Like relish. Can't wait. Circle it on my calendar.
2 balls, 1 strike
You can
here.
say all you want. Ball players will play it down, especially on the Yankee side. Another game, it's not. It's a sold-out crowd. The crowd is into it. Statements are being made. The Mets obviously have the Braves that are closer in their race, but they can really pump up their fan base and feel good about themselves if they could win this game tonight, take 2 from the Yankees.
Scherzer continues to work at a high tempo.
Popped up. Right field. McNeil calls everybody off, makes the play. End of the inning. Bottom of the second inning coming up. We'll take a look at it.
Hot and crispy every single time. And every single time, Toby insists we high fry.
Orioles chasing a couple. That stinks. We're going to the bottom of the second.
Try Wendy's hot and crispy fries, preferred almost 2-1 over McDonald's.
Meet Google Pixel 6a, the smarter phone that can see in the dark with night sight, fix your photos with Magic Eraser, and photograph all skin tones accurately with Real Tone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a, all for a smarter price.
Preston rolled out before I could get me a drink.
In-store and online.
Some banks give you credit card rewards, but make you jump through hoops to use them. With
I'm going to turn this off for 1 second.
So, you've got an idea for a business. There's just one thing to figure out. Everything. Shopify's all-in-one commerce platform makes it easy to sell online, in person, and everywhere else. So when you're ready to bring your idea to life, power it up with Shopify.
Please check and see if there's a Pepsi left. Guess Preston can't hear me now. I got to text him.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal.
There's the animal. My Orioles are down 3-0 already. This stinks.
At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
We save a lot.
It stinks when your team's losing sitting here watching. Wells is not on tonight, and they're hitting him hard.
Here is this week's Sunday Night Baseball.
Citibank Park, Citibank Field, Citibank. It's filling in tonight.
It's on ESPN. Deportes ESPN Radio will start at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific.
I still want to just call that stadium Shea Stadium. I'm going to do that all night.
There's a polar bear on an 80-degree night. Digs in.
Alonso up there ready to go. First pitch swinging, fouls it off.
A lot of movement on that fastball tonight. He's keeping it down.
Does Amber?
Who starts tonight leading the majors with 83 runs batted in.
Does Amber?
You touched on this, Eduardo. I mean, Alonso's not just a slugger. He's a good hitter. He really developed into a good hitter.
Ball inside, 1-1.
Some of those pitches down, double to the gap and left. It all started for this guy as a Yankee. And a lot of little leaguers will use different major league teams, but Peter Alonso in 02 was a Yankee.
That ball stung! Way up! Way back! At the track! Bang! Off the railing! That's a home run! Get that. 1-0 Mets on that shot.
I'm Groot.
This ball is crushed.
Going.
Back, gone.
1-0 Mets.
As the Mets responded quickly this time, it's Pete Alonso. In the bottom of the second inning, no one on. And he gets that, a hanger.
He got a hanger and he drilled it.
The strength of Pete Alonso, he doesn't need to get all of it. Just enough. And that's exactly what it was right there.
Here's Daniel Vogelbach, strike one.
Strike one right there to Vogelbach.
Went over that and hit that screen just above it for Alonso's 26th.
Outside with a ball, 1-1. Wow, what a blast.
In that role behind Alonso.
Thank you. Better than nothing.
Balls over 100 miles per hour. Pete Alonso's home run.
Is that my medicine?
97 miles per hour off
Do you
the
need
bat.
ice? It's cold.
We talked about a spin.
No, if it's cold, it'll stay cold.
Exactly what it was, but it got pretty much
Alonso,
like
home
weight
run?
Yeah, he just hit a blast.
Shows you the swing.
It's good to see.
Vogelbach 1-2 now. Jesse's back.
Back to that pitch, and you're the pitcher. At what point do you say to yourself, like you realize I left this in a
polar
spot
bear.
where I may get hurt?
Think about the point Pete Alonso's eyes open wide when he recognized that spin.
Ball outside, 2-2.
Gave him a home run to Nomar Garciaparra, and that exact thing happened to me right before he made contact. I saw his eyes just light up. Pete Alonso's eyes on that one told a story.
I think Nomar saw your eyes light up too when you hung it.
2-2 down low, 3-2.
Absolutely. He did not miss it either. Neither did Pete.
Vogelbach is obviously a threat to hit it over the wall, but Vogelbach, you mentioned Alonso's a really good hitter. Vogelbach is terrific when it comes to the strike zone. And he's worked a 3-2 count.
Ball 4.
Laid off that. That's what he does really well. Now, as a DH, he'd like to swing a lot and hit it over the wall, but he realizes I could be of value too, like I have been my whole career by getting on and he draws a walk.
Yeah, he just has a really low swing rate. Takes a lot of pitches, waits for a good pitch to hit. Serves him well in an everyday role. He's getting 4 at-bats. As a pinch hitter, a little different story.
And here comes Mark Canna, and we'll just dispense of this right away. Because Sunday night when he was wearing the microphone, we got into that question about the pronunciation of his name. He started to explain to us the Portuguese heritage, and it's really Kanya, but since we've been in America,
Kanya.
raised this way, his wife came out and said, it's Canna, and that's it. And of course, we're going to abide by whatever Marcy says.
Ball down low.
Mark Canna, we're not going to revisit that again. Over, as she said, ended.
Unless they go to Portugal, right?
Unless they move to Lisbon. Canna followed by McNeil and Escobar. The Mets lead it 1-0 on an Alonso home run.
Swing and a miss. Strike.
That's big time movement there. That's a 93 mile per hour pitch that had some really good drop to it.
So I guess it's going to be Canna. His wife wants it, Canna. Wives always win, I think.
Good numbers in his career against the Yankees.
At the set, Herman kicks and deals. Check swing. That's a strike.
It's the ball strike.
1-2.
Lots of different ways for hitters to object to calls, Eduardo, as you well don't know. Body language sometimes just tells the umpire all you need to know.
And Buck Showalter was speaking out loud from the Mets dugout as well.
Can you repeat what he said?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball down low, 2-2.
No, I think he just yelled at him with the ball as well.
Again, he's a veteran umpire. I'm not sure the body language. Do you think it resonates with the umpire who's been there for a while?
It's the last avenue for major league managers to argue with umpires anymore.
Sure is.
It's the only way they can get them out of the game anymore. I mean, because everything else is reviewable for the most part.
Shot! Did he get enough of it? At the track. Coasted to the wall. That's an out. That thing was hit high. Not far enough, though. 2 outs in the inning. Correction, 1 out in the inning. It's going to bring up McNeil, your 7th hitter of the lineup.
Pete Alonso here, 97 mile per hour exit velocity. This is the 2nd softest hit home run this season and the 7th softest hit home run of his career. He'll take it one way or another. This is all he talked about, is the power, the strength. Hits the railing right above the orange line, and that's just enough to give some massive gut punch.
Yeah, that's the one spot at Citi Field when they moved in the fences that you can really take advantage of right there. You look behind that big black wall. It used to be where you had to hit it for home.
McNeil up there swings at the first pitch. Strike 1.
He's played 17 games against the Yankees. He's got a hit in 15 of them, and he's got a .381 batting average against the Yanks.
Hitting .292 on the year. Ball down low, 1-1.
Last bastion of his ability to get out there and just air it out with an umpire. Aaron Boone's been thrown out 5 times this year. Most of them have been arguing for Aaron Judge strike calls, and ball being low. Buck Showalter hasn't been thrown out once this season.
Line drive! Right at Carpenter. They might have a double play at first. No. Vogelbach. That Weeble, he rolled back to first.
First place teams colliding, Twins and Brewers. Rowdy Tellez with a monster 3-run bomb off Chris Archer in the first. And then in the 4th inning with 2 aboard, 3-run bomb off Jarrell Cotton. 807 feet worth of 3-run homers.
JD, welcome in. Great to see you. Welcome in.
There's some Rowdy Tellez and Daniel Vogelbach and vice versa. That's the kind of stuff that the Mets are hoping Vogelbach can bring. Tellez has had some real peaks and a few valleys this year. And how about the New York Yankees now with Eduardo Escobar up? They have gone to a 4-outfielder defense.
4 outfielders. Oh, my God. I can't wait till this is over with.
Ron throws it in there for strike 1. So 4 outfielders. 20th pitch of the inning from Herman.
Gleyber Torres on the far left, guarding the line almost.
Curveball, strike 2, 0-2.
Never play in Baltimore where they had him over towards the gap and wearing that second baseman's glove.
Well, that's good for you, JD, though. Congratulations.
Not an easy play. You see Gleyber there.
Is Escobar notoriously
No balls, 2 strikes right now.
The algorithm never
Grounded foul.
has to be the reason. Probably different from the left side than the right side.
I throw that theory, guys.
Yes.
How about the fact he doesn't hit a lot of home runs, right? So if you're basically guarding against a double in the situation,
Rougned Odor up for the Orioles, trying to get something going in their game down there with runners on. Right here, we got a runner on first, 2 strikes on Escobar. Strike 3 up top. He blew it by him. That'll end the inning. Wow. 3rd inning coming up, everybody. Hit that subscribe if you're new today. We'd love to have you be part of the family. Trying to work to grow our channel. Need your help to do it. It's free. We just want you to come back and party with us here on the channel. A lot of baseball to be called on this channel. Football starting next week. NFL starts next week. You heard me right. Your ears did not deceive you. Football is coming. Yes, football comes on Thursday night. Orioles got on the board down there. Odor got a base hit. Orioles get on the board.
It's their best unlimited price ever.
$30? That's awesome. Yeah, and it's from the most reliable 5G network in America. For $30 a line, I'm switching now.
Yeah, it's easy. You can keep your phone, and Verizon helps you with the cost to switch.
Wow. I gotta let my buddies know.
We're right here.
The network you want, the price you love, only from Verizon.
If you shop at Walmart, you get it. You know how to spend a little less to get a little more, to make life a little better.
I am ready for football myself. This should be a really good game tonight. I expect this to be a low-scoring game, personally. That's what I believe, at least. Both pitchers will be on their game.
Take a quick look at a time to shine. It's brought to you by Mother's College.
Giovanni, welcome in.
Best winning percentage in baseball, having debuted in 61 or later. Kershaw at 691. Then the great Pedro Martinez, the Hall of Famer. Max Scherzer just slides ahead of Roy Halladay and the Rocket Roger Clemens.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be your place to be for football. That's for sure.
See at the top, Jacob deGrom had his last minor league outing and is expected to join the major league team.
First pitch swinging is Hicks. That's a foul.
Against the Nationals, and then the Mets would have what they had dreamed when the season began of deGrom and Scherzer pitching at the same time.
That's a rotation that's built to win right now. And a nightmare in a short series for any team.
Fly ball center field. Short. Going to be a tough play. Nobody can get there. Bermuda Triangle. That's a single. Nobody can get there. Yes. Next week, a week from tomorrow, we will be doing football.
About a 30% fly ball rate career, but up to 35% for Eduardo Escobar. And the no doubles thing makes a lot of sense with Vogelback at first, but he does hit more fly balls this year than anything else.
First pitch coming in, that's a strike.
In 2020, he was a ground ball guy at 38%, fly ball about 27%.
One of the first
Hicks on first.
fastballs that Herman has thrown tonight to finish off Escobar. You get him to swing and miss or hit it in the air.
Kiner Falefa up there hitting right now.
Eddings calls it himself. No need to check with umpire on the swing. It's 0-2.
So I know win-loss records and pitchers in particular has kind of been diminished in terms of assessing value, but when you're on 100 games over 500, it means something. As Scherzer is approaching that.
Check swing, 0-2 remains.
Even move to suggest that might have hit him. And even the sound up here in the press box through the headsets. If that were bone, we'd have real problems.
Well, that's what happens right there when he throws the two sliders down and away. And then you're thinking sliders.
I will share with everybody the opening to the new football show, or at least part of it, later on tonight. Ball outside. I'll play it as an advertisement later.
Fortunate that fastball was out of the zone. Anything in the zone looked like strike 3.
1-2, here it comes. Popped up a mile high. Nimmo's got this one, though. 1 out.
With Scherzer, it's not just stuff. He has excellent stuff, but it's also the timing mechanism that he can throw off with his repertoire. And you look the differential at the arrival times.
Welcome in, Mr. Fulton. Sorry about your AC.
The second one's JFK, and then all the way back here, Chicago.
Mr. Fulton, you'd be so much more well received in the community if you just came in and said hello to people first, instead of always coming in and leaving statements. That's why a lot of people end up, I see your comments getting deleted a lot. Come in, say hello to everybody first, and then let people know what you got going on, dude. It'll help you out, trust me.
Stepped into the box. Nito actually used the pitch comm to communicate with Scherzer, and then he bent down into a crouch, and now he's giving signs the way catchers usually.
Ball outsider. Come on. Trying to figure it out. Higgy up there. 1 out in the inning. Scherzer looking for a double play. Strike right there.
Could be a game plan or something else that Nito and Scherzer just want to be able to communicate with each other.
I mean, like literally just sending text messages for you?
Times with the runner at first base.
No balls, 2 strikes. Top of 3 here in a 1-0 game.
Nestor Cortez and 100%. Trevino talk to each other. Let the pitcher have the control.
0-2 to Higashioka.
Ball in the dirt. Oh, they almost picked off a runner. Came close.
I saw Trevino and I just said, that was so great. And he loved it. He said, by the way, if you need me anytime to do things like that, so take a look at Hicks. Close. But he did say, I was a little worried at one point that the batter was hearing what I was saying. And obviously in a regular season game or playoff game, you've got no chance. But he did have that in his mind as he and Cortez were going back and forth.
Fly ball, center field. Nimmo. Marte slides and makes the catch. Wow. 2 outs. What a play.
I wonder if Nimmo had lost the baseball once he went towards it, because it just seemed like he was going to be the one that was going to catch this. Comes in, he gives up, he looks over to Marte, and Marte just turned it on with the afterburners.
Marte, a center fielder, playing right field for the Mets. Tremendous range.
2 outs here in the 3rd.
He took the All-Star game off, even though he was there, and by the way, very active when it came to
Strike right there to LeMahieu. Back to the top of the order now.
But he didn't play. And since they've come back and he's come back from that injury, he's been outstanding.
Told me he had so much fun to be able to spend time with his kids there on the field, something that it's been time consuming, obviously. A couple years ago, he had lost his wife.
Yeah.
So it's all in with grandma and his aunt and himself.
And so rare.
4 beautiful kids.
Right? So rare during a season to be able to have that opportunity for that period of time. They were all on the field enjoying it as well. So Mayhew was behind 0-1.
LeMahieu base hit center field. Runners at first and second with 2 out.
About face the Scherzer pitch, and the Yankees with Aaron Judge coming to the plate got a little something brewing.
Here comes Judge.
Well, it's a big show. Oh.
Judge looking to do some damage with 2 outs.
Crowd very aware of this matchup and who's at the plate.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Last at bat was Aaron Judge. Seeing 1 pitch, and it was a fastball against Max Scherzer with no one on. This time, 2 runners on. Max, these are high leverage situation and pitches for Max. Only slider first pitch.
Crowd getting into it. I love it.
Third inning, it's 1-0, and it feels like the 8th or 9th inning.
Yeah, the dueling banjos going between Let's Go Mets and Let's Go Yankees.
Ball down low. 2-1.
That's what I remember of the first Subway Series in 1997, was that effect, where there's half fans on each side, in particular Yankee Stadium, with this going on. Back and forth.
Just a couple of RBIs shy of Alonso. The Major League lead is Judge. Alonso already with a homer.
Strike 2, swing and a miss. Good evening, Sam. Welcome in. Sam will be a partner channel for us for hockey and sports streaming.
Judge is 2 for 7 in his career with a double.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
His first time up on the 1-2.
Down low, 2-2.
Change up is below the strike zone. It's 2-2.
How about his two takes already for balls that even up the count?
Well, that's the book on Judge. The one pitch he has had trouble with was that particular pitch, the changeup, especially righty on righty. And you're right, Eduardo. Taking it was outstanding.
Got a pitching machine underneath Yankee Stadium that he can crank up to 100 and just bury sliders against him. As he continues to work on hitting not only the off speed but the breaking stuff. 2-2, 2 on, 2 down.
2-2 pitch. Another changeup, swing and a miss. Judge goes down right there.
No!
Wasn't what the Yankees wanted to happen, obviously, right there. Strike 3.
Wind up. Swung on and missed.
Another one bites the dust.
We're going to the middle of the third, everybody.
Another one bites the dust.
Hey, if you're interested in broadcasting your YouTube channel, advertising it with us, reach out to me. We have a couple spots available. We would love to advertise your channel here, kind of like our good friend there, Sam B does. You could do the same. Reach out to me via direct email or message. We'd love to talk to you.
Hi friends, it's Sam from YouTube channel SamwellB12. Come check us out as we have something for everybody. Live hockey streams, retro streams, Lego builds, cooking videos, Disney videos, gaming videos, adventures around Ontario, mini games in the chat. Again, it's Sam from SamwellB12. We look forward to seeing you real soon. Thanks for your support.
Hey everyone, this is Tina from T. Marie's Plays on YouTube. On my channel, you'll find a variety of things from Disney to Harry Potter, crafting, and more. I do live streams every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and I love when people pop into the chat because I built my channel on community and I love making friends. So if you want to come hang out and have fun, come to my place. It's also yours. See you there.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Disney Dynamics. We bring you tons of Disney content with a little bit of humor. My mom thinks I'm funny anyways. 4K unboxings of Disney merch and promo codes to save you money. We bring you live to Disney parks, and then after the sun goes down, we head to Disney After Dark, where we mix Disney-inspired drinks and have slightly inappropriate conversations with our Disney friends. If that sounds good to you, you're just the right amount of weird to fit right in. That's Disney Dynamics, spelt with a K for some reason.
Check out those great channels, great people right there. Their links are in the chat. Bottom of the third coming up.
We have the Beats. We also have the managers that have managed both the Yankees and the Mets. Stengel Vera, Dallas Green, Joe Torre, and of course, Buck Showalter. Various World Series, all 10 of them with the Yankees. There'll be 21 World Series, 75 World Series games. Think about that. The two guys that played. Level of success that he had, the level of excitement.
Where are we at? Nitto, I think?
That's nuts.
Yeah. Nitto up there, your catcher. Ninth hitter in the lineup.
They have the wherewithal to get to
Ground ball foul, 0-2.
The famous home run that Bill Mazeroski hit. The Pittsburgh Pirates that beat the Yankees in the World Series. Yogi Berra was the one playing left field, actually, that saw that ball travel over the wall.
Fly ball center field. Got a little bit to it. Gonna get down. Go to the wall. Bang! Off the wall. Nito into second with a leadoff double. That ball made the gap quick.
Any production you get from the bottom of the order is a plus for Bud Showalter. It's a fastball that was supposed to be away, ends up getting too much of the plate. Tomas Nito. It's good leg work behind it. Stays in the zone. And the outfield playing go the other way. This one in the gap. Aaron Hicks is not able to get there. Now runners in scoring position with no outs.
Back at the top of the order with Nimmo and then Marte, Lindor.
Top of the order, Nimmo, Marte, Lindor, and Alonso due up. Here we go.
Mayhew just on the edge of it.
A little surprised that they're playing this close in the bottom of the third inning. Brandon Nimmo looks like they're having issues with the pitch hop.
Work on that, but said the Kevin Connors in the
They're
studio.
trying to get the sound pieces together.
Last place Red Sox really slumping, and here's as big a reason as any. Franchi Cordero, a total adventure at first base. Nolan Jones comes around to
Wow, what a mess.
And seventh error of the season at first base for Cordero. They gave him a fielding and throwing error, but back come the Sox.
Sox losing 3-2.
417 feet off Cal Quantrill, a two-run shot. It's 3-2 Guardians.
Next Monday, we're going to have the Astros and Red Sox. Watch them quickly. What are the Red Sox going to look like?
Well, Sam Kennedy, their team president, Hein Bloom, head of baseball operations, told reporters yesterday, we have thought about trading Xander Bogaerts. We have thought about trading Rafael Devers. Other teams say they are talking about JD Martinez.
Well, if that's the case, then
Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul.
down the right field line, and that's foul.
First strike right there. 0-1 to Nimmo. Runner on second, nobody out.
DHs are in vogue, and both leagues have the DH now this year.
Nimmo 0 for 1 today, hitting 262 on the year.
Leadoff double for Nito. It was his sixth double of the year. Nimmo now with nobody out.
Popped up, dead center of the infield. Third baseman calls it. Donaldson gets it, that's an out. 1 out.
Brandon Nimmo's one job was to move that man that you see on the screen to third base with no outs. You know, he's going back to the dugout upset. And he fell right in the Vermont trap.
And here's Starling Marte.
Sterling Marte coming up. Right-hander facing the right-handed pitcher, Herman.
The headlines were the homers and RBIs, but just under 300 when the night began. Marte, the first pitch.
Ball upstairs.
Up for ball one.
I love his style of hitting, Eduardo. Just lift up the heel, no stride.
And that's really hard and difficult to do. And I've had conversations with Chili Davis, who, when he got to the big leagues, he used to run really well. Then when he slowed down, he said he would have better leg control, meaning it would translate into
Marte fouls that one off, 1-1.
The faster the runner is, the faster your twitch muscles are when you're hitting. Starling Marte has been able to control his bottom half really well and be a consistent hitter the last few years.
Yeah, his whole timing mechanism just in his front heel. Lift it up, drop it back down, and then fire.
1 ball, 1 strike. Herman at the stretch, ready to go.
Leg kick. Planting and driving as Marte pulls.
Ground ball foul.
Herman in his first start, 3 innings, 5 runs against Houston. He gave up back-to-back shots to Jordan and then Alex Bregman. At what point do you start judging and saying, you know what, there's some growth here. I'm seeing an improvement. When do you do that? How many innings do you need to see?
He's already much better in his second start here, and you really do need to be patient. This guy's been out a long time. He's had some arm issues. He's had problems off the field as well. Domestic abuse issues.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Wow. 2 outs in the inning.
Marte, who's 0 for 2 with punch-outs both times.
But this is the pitch here that I key on because that's a separator for Domingo Germán. He can throw that high-spin curveball and get those kind of swings on it. Everything else kind of falls into place for him.
8 swings and misses tonight for Germán. We mentioned no swings and misses on a 4-seamer. His last start. Here's
Lindor coming up from the left-hand side of the plate.
Ito was still at second base, having led off with a double.
First pitch fouled off.
This was the moment that Francisco Lindor embraced the Subway Series. The Met fans said, we get something special. He went yard not once, not twice. While he was talking, he was also doing damage. 3 bombs in that game. He was in the middle of a lot of stuff last year in the Subway Series.
0-1.
That's down.
1-1.
I think the Mets fan base has seen the best from Lindor yet. Those who saw him in Cleveland or played against him in Cleveland know this. Still, really solid year run production-wise in terms of homers and RBIs. Much better at defensive short this year as opposed to last as well. But he's got more in the tank to give.
I think when they went out and they ended up getting starting Marte, they went out, got Mark Canha and Eduardo Escobar, just eased the situation. And by the way, Max Scherzer also helps.
Fly ball foul. 1-2.
Donaldson's over there, but he's got no chance. And Hermanos battle back. The leadoff double by Nito, and now ahead 1-2 against Lindor with Alonso on deck.
Pete Alonso looming right now.
Lindor so far, last at bat, did not show Francisco a fastball. So far, it's shown 2 fastballs and a curveball. It was mostly changeups and curveballs. First time when he got him out, he had a strikeout.
Ball down low, 2-2. Nice take by Lindor on that one.
Things Lindor struggled with last year was hitting the ball over the wall on fastballs. He only had 10 homers on fastballs. Now he's increased that this year by a couple, 12 on fastballs. But I think you're right, Gordon. There was an electricity about Lindor. And we saw it with a 3-homer game, certainly in Cleveland. There's a 100-watt guy. It feels like it's down around 75.
That's the reason why he got that big contract.
Right. 2-2. That one
Line drive. Base hit. Carpenter's going to throw to the plate. The no throw. He's safe. 2-0 Mets.
With 2 down, a big 2-out, 2-strike hit, and an RBI for Francisco Lindor.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do. With 2 strikes, just protect. Ends up getting an 81-mile-per-hour curveball. That was borderline, and Francisco did not miss it. Hit it off the end of the bat, broke his back. But what I loved about all of this was he understands who's at second base. It's Tomas Nido. A lot of runners end up trying to go to second to get this ball cut. He knows also who's in right field. That Carpenter, not a strong arm.
What's up, Space Mountain Dave? Welcome in.
Ends up scoring easily. He stays at
2-0 Mets here.
He's in scoring position, even at first base. Get Alonso at the plate.
Pete Alonso coming up with 2 outs.
Alonso a home run, his first time up, 26th of the year.
Ball inside.
Ball 1. Alonso's now got 9 hits in his last 10 games. He's well over 590 as a batting average in his last 5 games. And on this homestand, he's got an OPS creeping towards 2,000. Pop
Popped up down the right field side. LeMahieu will make the play. That's the end of the third inning. 2-0 Mets. So coming up on Thursday night next week, tomorrow we have our NFL show at 8 o'clock. It's our last off-season show of the year. But coming up Thursday, August 4th at 7 o'clock will be our first new show of the season for the 2023 season. And it's going to be a pick'em show. Here's a little insight, little commercial into what's coming up here in the next couple weeks as we start the live game shows. I got to find out where I put it now. Thought I brought it all the way up here. That's not it. Thought I had it ready. Did I move it up? Oh, I know where I moved it to. Yep, here it is. Check it out. Into the upcoming show. Pretty cool. I'll share it again later tonight as well. All right, here we go. Yankees coming to bat in the fourth. 0-1, now 0-2 on a foul. I think that opening for the show looks pretty good. I think, at least. I think it came out pretty good. Thank you, Nick.
Showalter's team up 2-0, and Scherzer ahead of Rizzo 0-2.
Ball down low, 1-2. No dancing for Jeff in the opening.
Because it strikes you, watch Scherzer first pitch, breaking the ball right over the heart of the plate, which means he's thinking along or ahead of Rizzo.
Fly ball, Rizzo, center field, going to be playable. That's an out, one away.
So much information nowadays. He can get as much as he needs or wants, but sometimes that takes away from your own strengths, and you pitch in a defensive manner. And with Max Scherzer, that's exactly the opposite of the way he goes about it. He's going to pitch to his strengths and make the hitters adjust to him.
And I think because he's a veteran, has done this so long, has had such great success as he gets ready to throw to Torres. He can
ball down low.
He wants. I thank you. That's a little more than I need, or I appreciate that. Now let me do with it what I want to do. Whereas opposed to a younger pitcher, a Bassett, a Tyler McGill may do something different with it.
It's a great way to put it. Yes, Max Scherzer has veto power. Buck Showalter put it that way. Now, we saw earlier, though, that he's definitely got some information trying to attack Judge with a changeup that Judge took, and that's definitely coming from the scout reports on what Judge hits and what he's had trouble with.
Torres pops that up foul, 1-2. It will make a difference.
Something unusual I've seen in this game, guys. Between batters, you'll see Tomas Nido pull out the card from his back
1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Torres, your cleanup hitter for the Yankees, in there right now.
I would say 100% on that.
Oh, line drive caught at third. That's an out by Escobar.
Not hit very hard, just 83 miles an hour off the bat. Big smile from Escobar at third as he takes away a hit from Torres.
Ball was smoked.
Line drive. Easy snag for Escobar.
Here's the other numbers so far on Scherzer for those watching at home. We're at 2 outs in the 4th inning, 46 pitches. There's yet to be a ground ball out report. Everything has either been in the air or just there on the line. What does that tell you?
Tells me his stuff's pretty good.
Carpenter fouls the first pitch off down the left field line. Flying over Kenna. He'll make the play. That's an out. That 3rd inning went quick. That 4th inning went quick. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Wow, that was fast. That was fast.
Vehicle driving becomes quieter. So do our tires. Ion. Electrified. Hankook Tire. Official tire of Major League Baseball.
Who we got coming up for the Mets? Looks like Vogelbach, Canna, and McNeil coming up for the Mets.
Quicksilver card from Capital One. It's simple with no annual fee and unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase.
Too much Samuel L. Jackson. He doesn't have an eye patch on. I'm not listening to him. I'm doing a reshare out here just to continue to try to get the video out. It's end of the month. I'm trying to get as much in as I can to finish out the month strong. I thought I would have some good streams with the Yankees. For some reason, just can't get the share out on baseball right now. Doesn't want to do it. I don't know why. Don't know why. YouTube is being fickle. Hopefully it doesn't do that with football. We want to make sure we have the share out with football. 2-0 Mets here. Man, this is interesting. The Mets win this one. That would be something. That would be something. It's a full house there in New York. It's a packed stadium tonight.
Keep up with the show wherever you are. Follow @MLB on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube so you don't miss a thing in 2022. Bottom of the 4th inning, Vogelbach.
Vogelbach starts out, takes first pitch up for a ball.
The big fella Vogelbach. Seems like Buck Showalter is just obsessed. He talks about Vogelbach and the size of him, the size of his back.
Ball down low, 2-0.
Something after each game, and Bogey was the one that got it recently. And as a result of getting the belt, then you have to dance. As I understand it?
Yes.
In the clubhouse.
Vogelbach rips it to center, base hit. Falls in front of Judge.
That jumped off his bat at 106 miles an hour. We'll send it back to Kevin in the studio.
Guys, Blue Jays running a 7-game win streak against the depleted Cardinals tonight, and St. Louis is on the board. Dylan Carlson, the RBI double of Kevin Gossman. 3 scoreless innings so far for Adam Wainwright. The Cards have just tapped out another one. It's now 2-0 in the 4th inning.
2-0 Cardinals.
Expected to be very open for business at the deadline. Luis Castillo, the bluest of their chips, but look out. Kyle Farmer off the redirect gets Nick Fortes at first.
Reds are beating the Marlins. That's not shocking.
His first career home run for Miami.
Not shocking at all.
Name we're going to hear a lot about with the Marlins, J.J. Bleday. There's a bunch of Marlins who are going to eventually become household names, and he is one of them, a former Vanderbilt outfielder.
Ball down low to Canna. That's called a strike. Wow. 0-1. He didn't like it. I don't blame him.
Nito
It was a little low.
Fourth inning, Vogelbach leads off with a single. Dangerous recipe for a pitcher to have the leadoff man aboard. And hit it hard last time.
Ball down low, 1-1.
Scherzer and Nito had an interesting exchange. What are you gleaning from this? Because it's pretty intense, which is how Max is.
Well, we talked about it, and Buster clued us in on, signal calling. Are they using the pitch com? Are they not? Is it just a man on second base when they try to use it? Kind of hard to say. It looks more like call the pitch this way.
2-1.
Stay with it.
One thing that everyone knows that when you play with Max Scherzer and the day he's pitching, just get out of his way. Don't try to give him a high five, conversations or anything, because that's something you might get right there. But I'm with you on this. It looked like it was more about the signal calling and being adamant about one of the pitches that you want in throw.
Down low, 3-1.
Numbers on Scherzer since the start of 2020, when he has a 2 or greater run lead, his teams are 27-4. So obviously, with what he's doing tonight and the early lead, portend for good things for the Mets. Leadoff man on for Canna and a 3-1 count.
Strike right there, 3-2.
Force it down the middle to go 3-2. McNeil followed by Escobar, the other part of this atmosphere. Last night was a little different, given the runs and the blows that were delivered in the first couple of innings. But a lot of these Mets have never experienced a Subway Series.
3-2, full count pitch. Ground ball hit softly over to third. Donaldson barehands it. What a play. He's safe. Canna beats it out, but what a play. Wow. Mets got first and second with nobody out.
It's the only opportunity he had was try to barehand this one, make a strong throw. He accomplished both. Now Canna can get down the line, and right here he beats this throw, that last lunge in the front part of the bag. Not only was Ortiz making the right call, but it seemed like the rest of the Mets dugout was making the right call as well.
All right, first and second, nobody out. Do you bunt him over here or what?
Per second, so outstanding running, and now dangerous spot here for Herman.
Jeff McNeil up, hitting .291 on the year.
I'm surprised when A's playing this in at first.
McNeil down the left field line. Foul. Woo!
With no outs, runners at first and second. Mets are up 2. But with Vogelbach at second base, you just do not think that Buck Showalter would put the bump play on with not a lot of speed at second.
McNeil snapped it 0 for 19 stretch with that RBI last night in the 8th inning.
All right. 0-1 to McNeil. Runners on first and second.
At one point he felt like he'd never get another hit.
Check swing. He didn't go. 1-1.
So it's a pretty cool story. You can piggyback on this from Buster, but Jeff McNeil told the skipper, Buck Showalter, said, man, I don't know. He goes, hey, you might not win it with your bat, but you can win it with your glove. He goes, I don't know, Skip. He goes, give me your bat. He rubbed it, ended up getting a hit. When Buck came back from the presser, all of McNeil's bats, all of his bats and the bat bag were actually in Buck's office. He said, why don't you rub all of these as well?
That's what it looked like in Showalter's office just about an hour before the game.
They're all there. No knobs on each one of them. Like I said before, it's the Clemente model that Jeff McNeil uses.
It's not very superstitious, no.
No.
Joey D, welcome in.
Baseball. Takes advantage of the rub the bat. That's outside.
Ball outside, 2-2.
You gotta be superstitious. A lot of former Mets have been superstitious in the past, starting with Turk Wendell.
Really good numbers with runners in scoring position for McNeil, a 333 average. Twice when he hit that last year. Got a chance here with Vogelbach at second, Canna at first. Already 2-zip. Bottom of the fourth, the next one.
Center field. Judge going to make the play.
A chance for Vogelbach to advance. There's one down.
Nice.
Want more stats?
Yeah, it's a close one.
Siri, who leads MLB in home runs?
99's all over the place here in the midst of Citi Field, where a lot of
Joey,
are judged. The Major League leader.
have you looked at the standings lately?
Eduardo Escobar steps in. Did you have Super?
What team is not in last place anymore? Do you know who that is? What team is not in last place anymore?
When I lost 10 games in a row, I started wearing puka shells one year. So I was
One out, runner on first and second here.
Puka shells.
They work.
Big swing by Escobar. That's a strike.
I did snap the streak.
Puka shells.
Yes.
Turk Wendell had what, shark teeth or something?
Yeah, he had the shark teeth down around his neck.
Well, he had licorice. He would brush his teeth. Wouldn't step on the line. Would hop and skip over the line.
Escobar hit that homer last night, and he said the environment was unbelievable.
I'm just
he felt like
throwing that out there.
The first big league home run that he ever hit. That's the type of buoyancy they got from the crowd, having the Yankees in town.
Swing and a miss, strike two. I didn't say it, Lila. I just, you know.
Had a boatload of bats that he had in his back bag and hit the ball out. And if you see the catch there in left field by the fan, but most importantly, he said, from now on, I'm using those models from that home run. And the other ones, he just put them away.
Did any team try to find out who made that catch at the trade deadline, try to acquire that catch?
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Swing and a miss. Did you see that live when you were doing the game? Because I saw it. I was texting Andy Jacobson, our producer. I said, did you see that catch? It was kind of glossed over. I'm not sure. And then he started to see it on social media.
Like a change up from Vermont, and yes, and Carl, to your point, on social media, the guy had a Yankee hat and a Met jersey.
Yes, he did.
Yes, training camps are out there.
They're meeting on the mound. Ken is quiet. You know how hard this ball was? Over 100 miles an hour.
2-0 Mets here. 2 outs in the fourth.
And I believe there's a glass of something in the right hand. He holds on to that without any issue. Look at everybody pointing at that dude. That's a big guy up there.
That is. Good hops. Is that a 47? Is that an Jesse Orozco jersey?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The old racing stripes, the 1986 unit.
Yeah.
All right, Nito's up there. He's 1 for 1 tonight. 1 for 1.
Herman. Gashioka. A single, and now 2 outs. Herman trying to navigate through Nito.
Nito grounds it foul.
Big 2-out hit from Lindor last inning. The RBI. 67th of the year.
Love that pitch right there by Herman. It speeds up the bat of Tomas Nito, who last time up ended up hitting a double into the left center gap on a fastball away.
Herman ready. Off his foot.
Foul ball, 0-2 right there.
This is rumor time too. Buster, Jeff Passan, all of our insiders, encryption. One of the things that kind of cropped up was maybe Wilson Contreras, Dave Robertson package. Get a little more offense here. They have just got nothing from McCann, Nito. Their OPS by catcher single season in Mets history. It's at least why you look. And they got a kid down in the minors who is likely going to be.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll end the fourth. Glad you guys are here tonight. Go to the 5th in a 2-0 game. Yankees only have 2 hits so far tonight. Scherzer throwing the ball well.
Free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone looks like this? Why?
Football starts in a week, everybody. Can't wait for that.
It's not complicated.
Football starts in a week.
Customers get a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with the Galaxy.
All right, we'll be right back here in just a moment. I'm so tired of this four-man outfield BS.
We think he's inclined to hit the ball a little more in the air, and that's
just can't stand it.
Just trying to prevent some kind of, if he does get the ball in the air, that extra base, allow him to score that run.
All right, what kind of unique challenge does Max Scherzer present for your hitters tonight? What do they have to do?
Obviously, he's one of the game's best. It mixes his pitches incredibly well, great secondary, can kind of step on a heater when he needs to.
All right, Scherzer back to the top of the mound.
All kinds of experience that allows him to do a lot of different things and get you out some different ways. So we got to keep plugging away. Feel like we've had some decent at-bats. We've gotten some good swings off him. We just missed some in the outfield, but so far he's ahead of us.
Cody, thanks. Carl, back to you.
Donaldson up first.
Donaldson takes a strike. We're off and running in the inning. One ball, one strike.
Kiner Falefa in the fifth inning. Max Scherzer working quickly and working very effectively.
1-1.
This is what an ace does, isn't it? When you come out here, you just kind of silence one of the best offenses we've seen in a long time. Again, no Giancarlo Stanton. Donaldson.
Fly ball, center field. That's got a little bit. Way up. Bang! Off the wall. Throw into second. Donaldson is safe. They called him safe. Wow. I want to see the replay of that in second.
A lot of nice things happening in this play. One, the solid contact of Josh Donaldson, not trying to do too much with it. Pitched up and away, he goes up and away with it. And then he realizes this ball can stay in the ballpark. Brandon Nimmo doing a great job of getting it back to Francisco Lindor.
Good call. He is safe.
Probably cost him the assist. But because of it, the great slide by Donaldson on the inside part of the bag and sticking the landing as well.
Here's Aaron Hicks.
Hicks outside, ball one.
At 74.
Look at the last angle of that play.
Yep.
Aaron Hicks, 246 on the year, 6 home runs. Ball inside, 2-0.
I mean, in this part of the ballpark at Citi Field, it's hard to leave there, but the metrics tell you that in 9 out of 30 parks, that would have been gone. 107.4 miles an hour off the bat, just absolutely blistered by Donaldson.
Hicks fouls that off, 2-1.
That was the first 2-0 count for Scherzer. Be careful, you got pop his shoulder the way that Donaldson was flying in the second and grabbed that bag. We saw it on Sunday night. Remember, Lindor held that glove on Ruiz and he popped off the bag with his foot. So it was at that point a pretty big out.
Hicks fouls that one off.
We talk about Max Scherzer and his ability to throw a slider for strikes and then also miss with it and get strikeouts with it. And it's sort of the same thing as a hitter with runners in scoring position. He gets tougher with runners in scoring position. So right here in this spot, nobody out, 2-2. This is when he really knuckles down and makes his best pitches.
Fields on the outfield grass. Lindor just up the middle. Hicks
fouls that one off.
96 mile an hour for a Saber.
There's an art to leaving him out there. Scherzer adding a couple of miles of velocity when he needs it right there up in the zone. Maybe his fastest fastball right there at 96.
What Aaron Boone had alluded to. There's 2 strikeouts tonight for Max Scherzer. Leadoff double for Donaldson. And a 2-2 to Hicks.
Down low for a ball.
Will not offer. That's a good take, and we go full.
Yeah. Nasty slider at 89. Hicks spits on it. The 7th pitch of the at-bat coming here, and a good one by Hicks who can do that and has progressively gotten better this year.
Multiple hits for Hicks this last 2 games started. 6 home runs, 30 runs batted in on the year for Aaron Hicks, the left fielder for the Yankees tonight.
3-2 swing and a miss.
That's the same pitch Hicks took the last time. He swings at that.
That's an out.
What's the name of the game? Do you got one you can get over for a strike? Make a little curveball, spin it in there, get a lot of the plates. Yeah, they're taking early in the count, but then when
You don't think Hicks will be there next year, huh?
here they come. A little tighter, a little quicker, much better located.
Kind of Falefa up there now.
In this quick 2-game series, and there is a slider in there at 84 for strike 1 to get ahead of Kiner Falefa.
And guys, with Josh Donaldson at second base, you're now seeing your Scherzer use the pitch count.
Yeah, great point. There's Nito's hand sending the signal to the receiver, and Scherzer's hat laid on that one. That was 95. He's ahead of the shortstop.
0-2 on him.
Really see a pitcher bearing down after a leadoff double here in Scherzer. Max missed 7 weeks with the oblique strain. 4 starts since his return. A 1.78 ERA. Timeout.
Down low, 1-2.
Donaldson, big lead on second. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
Filthy slider. Back-to-back punch-outs on Hicks and Kiner Falefa.
Scherzer's got a breaking ball package he can come at you with. A curveball, slider, and a cutter. And this is kind of in the middle with the slider at 85 miles an hour, a little bigger break. Kiner Falefa just waving at it. The unique release point from Scherzer, too, as well. Very deceptive.
Max Scherzer needs 5 to catch Pedro for most strikeouts in his first 13 starts with the New York Mets. And now Higashioka.
Ball down low, 1-0.
Right, Tony. He just varies the speed, he varies the angle, he varies the arm angle. Very few of them look the same.
Yeah, the intent as well. It's kind of like a goal line package in football when you get in the red zone. When Max Scherzer gets in his red zone with 2 strikes, he's got some weapons.
Pitching coach or offensive?
Ball upstairs. 2-0.
Red zone offense? Is that
red zone offense?
I love that, yes. Are you a runner every time, or are you going to tight end?
You got to mix it up.
Quarterback option?
Everything's on the table. The more weapons, the better.
Sort of like Scherzer, right?
Behind 2-0 to the 9-hitter.
Swing and a miss, strike.
What makes him different than anybody else? The ability to do that. 2-0. Not only he'll throw the slider, but he'll take more off it as well. You're geared up for the number one. You think you've worked the count as a hitter, and then he pulls that out on you.
All down.
But it's by much 3-1 count. What's the percentage of slider versus other pitchers tonight for Max?
I think his best secondary pitch is his slider. And then his changeup, curveball, and cutter are kind of even Steven. We saw that, he can tighten up that cutter for lefties. That's what he got Hicks on, 89 miles an hour. I think he kind of saves that cutter for lefties more down and in.
Will he go with on a 3-1?
Fouls that one off.
So it's about 45% four-seam fastball, 30% slider so far.
Yeah, that's number one and number two.
Yeah.
But the variance in speeds as well, all the way down to 73 miles an hour on the low end of the curveball.
Be careful with the changeup. Be careful with the slider, or even the heater. That's the dilemma you have facing that man there.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here it comes.
Donaldson goes 3-2, and Higashioka
Grounded foul.
fouls it off. What do you respect most about Scherzer? Just as a fellow pitcher, borderline, maybe someday Hall of Fame guy. What do you respect about him the most?
I really see him evolving as a craftsman. It's not just all about stuff.
No.
The way he gets tougher when he has to. The way he understands to save a little bit in his hip pocket or to add velocity when he gets in trouble. That's why he's so hard to score on.
Another 3-2.
Ball 4. Walked him. Good call.
Cool scene in Oakland today with Steph Curry and his wife Aisha throwing out the first pitches prior to Astros A's. Generous umpire might have those in the zone. Anyway, the Stevens were red hot from deep today for the Athletics. Piscotty here in the second after both took Christian Javier deep. Oakland sweeps the Stros 4-2.
All right, runners on first and second. It's going to bring up LeMahieu.
There are a lot of teams that run into those teams. Aaron Boone said this is a shot in the arm. Regular season, we get fired up. There are some teams come in, and I'm sure it's hard. I know it is to get up for them. The Astros get swept. Here's LeMahieu now with 2 on, and Scherzer misses away. That was his first walk issue tonight to Higashioka. One of those, if LeMahieu's able to come through, you kind of circle that at bat. That was a good at bat by the 9.
Yeah, Scherzer let him get away. Now you got to face LeMahieu.
LeMahieu is just 204 this year with runners in scoring position. The machine at his peak was an RBI machine.
Still a high contact guy, hard guy to strike out.
Yeah.
You watch Yankee games and you're a fan of the Yankees, you like
1-0 pitch coming.
Up in these situations.
Donaldson at second, Higashioka at first, the tying run, the go-ahead run, LeMahieu.
Strike there, 1-1.
Bottom of the strike zone, evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Max Scherzer now going into his 24th pitch of this inning. The most he's had in any inning. So far, 71 in the game.
LeMahieu.
Right at Lindor. What a play. That's an out. Lindor shuts it down. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Mets coming up. Check out some of these great people that support us. If you'd like to advertise your YouTube channel on ours, please reach out to me. We'd love to have you.
Join me for Galaxy Spaceport and a bunch of roller coaster from Disney Extra News to Disney Cafe Chat on Saturday nights and my new show, NASCAR. So come join the Galactic's fun.
Welcome to the Samwell B12 experience.
In a world with so many choices, only one YouTube channel stands out from them all. Sean Urban. Become part of this growing community to find all your Disney news, sports talk, discover new food and drinks, and go on epic adventures across the globe. Never miss out on a family fun stream with engaging people, in-chat games, and fantastic locations to see. Don't miss out.
If you're looking for real estate in Central Florida or anywhere around the world, it's time to reach out to Compass's new featured agent. It's Christina Whitman, delivering a modern real estate experience from coast to coast. Christina Whitman and Compass will deliver you your brand new home. The magic in Central Florida, you want to find it. It's with Christina Whitman, Compass, and the #1 brokerage in the USA. Check out all those great people, businesses, and channels. All links are right there in the chat. Waiting for them to come back here.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
For Imprint, this is Lisa. Hi, I'd like 50 Walk-in Wows and 300 customer. I love it.
Promotional products from Fort Imprint are certain to deliver. Yes.
Wow. I love it.
Find some wow now at fortimprint.com. Fort Imprint, for certain.
Underway in the fifth. First pitch swinging. That's an out.
We'll have one pitch and
one pitch, one out. That was quick.
On your batting average on balls in play, LeMahieu expressed some real frustration. Watch what he does with the bat. He knows right away Lindor's going to catch that. 108 mile an hour off the bat. And the frustration for the Yankees is, Cody, you saw it last night. They didn't get a hit with runners in scoring position. They were 0 for 8 and 0 for 4 tonight.
Most of the time, the hitters are in the process of production, not direction.
Let's not forget there's not many opportunities you can get off Mike Scherzer.
Marte takes first pitch for a strike.
With the great at-bat that Cal Higashioka had to get to that man.
Yankees have Lucas Lidke, the lefty, warming in the bullpen. Vermont throwing his 74th pitch.
Ball outside, 1-1.
Yankees have suffered injury after injury. Severino, Michael King, who had surgery today. We'll tell you about how that went. Encouraging start for Vermont and some encouraging performances last night out of the bullpen.
Strike on the corner, 1-2.
They really believe that Chapman is close. If they can convince him that he's close, it sounds like.
Yes, I mean, he's not going to be asked to close, but nonetheless, he could still be a part of the mix in the middle innings and certainly setting up. Clay Holmes has been outstanding. Yes. Probably in the National League, it's Edwin Diaz. In the American League, it's Clay Holmes as far as closing games out this year.
Time is called.
As far as Michael King goes, the outstanding reliever. He had surgery today. It, according to the doctors, could not have gone any better. They will re-image it.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was quick.
They did not have to do anything to his UCL ligament. 6 to 10 weeks, the re-image, and if everything looks good again, he'll begin a throwing program going into the 12-week mark. So as good a news as you're going to get on what was a very depressing situation, like the King suffering a fracture in his elbow.
Yeah, the Yankee clubhouse was
All right, here comes Lindor.
On a game they won, Torino said it felt like we lost.
Yes. That's how good he has been this
Lindor
year.
hitting 251 of the year.
What an important role he was filling.
But they did get good news
1-0.
when they saw Loaizaga come in and pitch well. He was the man last year from the bullpen. They can get him back. It's pretty much replacing the success that Michael King's had this year with Esteban Loaizaga.
Ball down low.
You know, I know you're very involved with the players, and you were
What Boston Funky jerseys, Ryan?
Players Union, like for a young guy who hasn't made his money yet, how important was the year that King had to establish himself?
Enormously important. The value he was providing by any metrics you want to use. Old school, new school, war.
No, I did not hear about that. Wow. The one out by 100th Street or whatever? Or the one down by the inlet as you go in?
Door straight back. Let's hope for his sake and the Yankees' sake that he's able to.
No, they didn't change the colors for that reason, Ryan. They changed it several years ago to honor the people that died in the bombing. Those are the Boston Strong uniforms.
Vermont trying to get through the fifth. The lefty Lidke up in that pen.
Oh, I think they're losing tonight, too. Oh, the one out there. Okay.
In the third inning came with 2 strikes and 2 outs. One is just down.
3-2, full count here to Lindor.
How about Francisco Lindor already in the first 2 at-bats? He averaged 5 pitches per those 2 at-bats. Going into his 6th pitch here. Seen a lot of pitches against Armand, working those counts.
Yeah, they are bright uniforms, too.
Alonso on deck.
Too bright for me.
2-0 Mets. Alonso homer in the second. And the RBI from Lindor in the third. The only scoring tonight. Max Scherzer's been terrific. The Yankees' best chance was their last chance when LeMahieu lined out hard to Lindor.
I got a walk here for Lindor.
See if that leads to Herman being taken out. Here comes Aaron Boone, so we know there's going to be a pitching change.
All right, we got a pitching change here in New York. Herman's coming out.
After 4 2/3, they won.
We'll be right back here in a minute with the pitching change. All right, pitching change here. Hello, P-Sweeties. You feeling? Welcome in. Boston, yeah, they're struggling, right? Having some challenges.
Every single day, and the harder I push myself, the more I find myself drawn to wearing UFOs. The first time I put on a pair of UFOs, it was like someone released the pressure. It was so crazy. When you are recovered and can do more, that has a compounding effect.
Hey, Robert, what's up?
Stepping into a pair of UFOs, they're truly one of a kind. There's nothing like them.
Yeah, they got some work to do, huh?
A COVID protocol in Canada is keeping Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt out of this series. But Albert Pujols is picking up the slack tonight. Number 686. Now 10 shy of A-Rod on the all-time list. Pujols
6-1 Cardinals. Wow.
The Cardinals lead. Bottom 5. Elsewhere at Camden Yards, the Rays have added to their lead. Yandy Diaz, the RBI double. It's going to score Josh Lowe. Drew Rasmussen has been sharp in the start. Tampa Bay 2 back of the wild card leading Jays. Rowdy leading 4-2 in the 5th.
Kevin, thank you very much. Lucas Lidke now on. You see his ERA. He has been a pretty good bright spot for the New York Yankees kind of flying under the radar given some of the performances we saw.
Aaron Boone kind of saved him for tonight as kind of a bulk guy to piggyback on Ramon, who really was very good tonight. The second start of the year for Domingo Ramon. Still has his Yankees in this game.
Alonso, 6 of his homers have come against lefties.
Ball down low.
Secret to Lucas Lickey's success is what?
Everything he throws moves. And his high spin. Cut fastball, slider, curveball. And really, his curveball is well above average in terms of spin rate and shape. High quality.
3 games out, I wouldn't sell yet. Not 3 games out.
Sample size, but 0 for 2 in strikeout against Lickey.
Not yet. Ball inside, 2-0.
Polar Bear didn't hit it hard, but he certainly got enough of it to get it out in his first at bat.
He doesn't have to. Again, Polar Bears have very good hand strength. It's exactly what this Polar Bear showcased on this one. 97 miles per hour. I mean, look at it.
2-0 pitch, 2 outs here. Runner on first.
The distance.
Bottom of 5.
There's no way right now on Lucas Lickey that I give in with Daniel Vogelbach on that.
Welcome in. Hope you're having a good time tonight.
By Google Cloud, the Mets offense, their exit velos tonight. Nito, 103. Vogelbach single was 106.7 miles per hour off the bat.
Try to backdoor something, but do not come in with a strike.
3-0. Pitching around Alonso.
This is where a lot of managers just tell the catchers, think about this, be smart, instead of just putting 4 fingers up and saying, go ahead, Daniel, beat me, or does Bud Showalter go to the bench and hit for Daniel Vogelbach and bring in J.D. Davis?
Ball comes right in, cuts the corner. That's a strike.
Pays it off with a strike.
That's a pitch that Alonso has had a lot more discipline this year, taking 7% less than he was last year. That used to be the hole in his swing. That's where pitchers targeted.
They won.
Ball down low.
Is that the unintentional, intentional?
Yeah, you know, Alonso's a really good breaking ball hitter down in the zone, and that's.
All right, they're going to keep the lefty Vogelbach in there. Yeah, the Orioles are doing okay.
Vogelbach steps up. We remind everybody to enjoy the show wherever you are with the MLB app with coverage of in-game highlights, pitch-by-pitch features, select live broadcast coverage, and more. You won't miss a beat. Download the MLB app today.
I love this. I love the fact that he is allowing Daniel Vogelbach to hit here. They're up 2. This game was tied. If they were beat down, he would be hitting for him. But because it's the 5th inning, he knows that his at-bat is going to come up again in the game, and he'd rather have him behind Pete Alonso just in case.
That is the salient point. It's a little too early to pinch hit.
First pitch comes in. That's a strike.
Through the wayside with some organizations, you look at the San Francisco Giants, they believe now is the time to
Kind of wait and see after this trade deadline when thing happens. That's a big deal. Trade deadline. A lot of changes coming.
Still believing in that next time up once this big man's still in the game.
And that has to do a little bit, having seen the Giants a few times, with the lineup that they have. We believe we have advantages here, so let's take advantage of it. We saw it the other night with Darren Ruff. When do we use that? When do we pull that card? And for the most part, it worked a lot.
And the psychological factor, let's face it, Bud Showalter, he's a mad scientist in all of this.
1-1 on the count right now.
For Daniel Vogelbach here. The numbers don't lie. He hits 141 against left-handed pitching, but it's 141. It's not 0-0-0. He has gotten hits before.
Very popular in every clubhouse that he has been in. Always up. Vogelbach pulls this one.
Ground ball over to first.
Stays
LeMahieu makes the play. End of 5. End of 5. Still 2-0. Interesting.
We changed our fries to make them hot and crispy every single time.
High fried.
And every single time, Toby insists we high fry.
High fried. High fried. High fried. No ketchup, right? Try Wendy's hot and crispy fries.
That's a good Wendy's commercial, to be honest with you.
It's true. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with a Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone looks like this?
Why?
It's okay, people. I've trained for this.
It's not complicated. New and existing customers get a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Try said, yeah, you're saving hundreds with the Home Alone bundle from Progressive, but there's no saving that casserole.
I just love that word bundle. It's so fun. So you have two things coming together like force of nature. Like it's really meant to be, you know?
Yes. Yes, I do. I'm so glad you want to save money. Rodney, set up a bundle for John Ham.
Of course. John, is it still cool if I catch a ride home with you?
I never said it was.
Yeah, but technically you didn't say it wasn't.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's a funny commercial. Commercial is this?
It's time for MLB Pitch Hit and Run.
Pitch, hit, and run.
The official youth skills competition of Major League Baseball. Give the kids in your community a chance to compete in the 2022 Pitch Hit and Run Finals by hosting a local competition. Sign up for free at pitchhitrun.com.
You got to try to put Aaron Judge in perspective when you think about the greatest home run hitters and single seasons that the Yankees have ever had. Of course, Babe Ruth, Maris, Mantle, 1961, and the 61 bombs. And that's where Aaron Judge finds himself in that type of territory, and the most homers through all the games played in the history of the Yankees. Look at where Aaron Judge is. That, of course, leads into what do we do in game number 99 and the next 2 weeks. Juan Soto's name.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Same position as Aaron Judge. Judge moved over to center field.
Aaron Judge coming in. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
The Judge negotiations, if that were to happen. Scherzer, who has started everybody
Strike right there.
with a slider, instead throws 94 to Aaron Judge. Get Buster's thoughts on all of that after the at bat.
0-1. Here it comes. Ball down to the dirty. Bounce that one.
It's difficult to imagine that a guy 6'7", 285. You ask Aaron Boone, so you have Hicks, who's the center fielder, playing left field, and Judge is the right fielder. He said, I really like Aaron Judge in center field. That's our center fielder. Big swing.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
About 2 fastballs in this at bat. Sliderville last at bat.
Well, the sliders just go up a notch, too. Max Scherzer needs it. And the changeup, big tank by Judge. With that last slider, really high quality pitch from Scherzer when he really needs it. That ball was a strike for a long way.
That one is pulled.
Pulled it foul. 1-2.
All right, you look at the last 2 at-bats, including this one here. Layton counts as where he's going to that changeup. Now, that's where the numbers don't favor Aaron Judge. Wants to make sure he does not barrel anything.
Felt like a slider set up, and it was a
Wow, slider struck out Judge. Second time tonight.
For the subtle little nuances of changing speeds. This
Wow.
was 87 miles an hour in between the cutter and the slider. That's what Max Scherzer can give you.
Scherzer is 6-2 on the season. 2.28 ERA. And Rizzo, look out. Just got him on the
It hit Rizzo. Pizza Rizzo.
Mistake there for Scherzer.
That pizza got sliced or something.
Sends Rizzo to first and now brings the time run to the plate.
Rizzo's not going to get out of the way. He's on the dish, and he's not moving.
Oh, that hurts, though, man. That's a shin burger.
Yeah, I miss all the traveling sometimes. That was a crazy trip.
That's for the love of the game.
Good old Dane.
3 for 20 with men on in the series. Another chance for the Yanks against Scherzer with Gleyber Torres.
I was just telling somebody about
Top story this season was the Mets getting hit by pitches.
Cafe Luigi today.
Scherzer hits Rizzo.
Had backlot instead. Pizza Rizzo. Good to see you, Ian. Ball down low, 2-0.
So first walk last inning, we see the hit batter. Is there anything about Scherzer that you're seeing, guys?
I'll say this. If I'm Gleyber Torres at the plate right now, I'd be surprised if I get a fastball too low. It's been going to the slider against Gleyber.
Line drive, center field. Nimmo's over, second out of the inning. Hey, I have a thing. Love your content, Pete. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate you, buddy. Oh, did she really? She retired. Huh? Good for her.
7 innings, 3 earned, 8 Ks. 12 of his 13 starts this year have been at least 5 innings.
Good for her.
Intriguing team with the deadline approaching. They blew a terrific start from Yu Darvish today. Victor Reyes, the game-ending 2 RBI double. For Taylor Rogers, it's his second blown save in as many days. 4-3 Detroit beats the Padres.
Good for her.
There's a lot of dog day behavior going on. You don't see that from Rogers. But Darvish's last 2 starts have been special.
Curveball inside the Carpenter.
Curveball. Let's bring Buster in here now that Judge has been retired. And Buster, you
As the store director there?
Start with Soto. We just had a Padres reference in there.
Yeah, and I'll start with Luis Castillo. That is someone that the Yankees are focused on. I've been told that the Cardinals, Twins, might be other teams that are interested. Of course, the Cardinals would be at a disadvantage because...
Ground ball, base hit down the right field line. Carpenter going to get on first with a single. Runners go first to third with 2 outs here. If you see him, tell him I said hello.
Yeah, so the Cardinals are in the same division as the Reds. There's some skepticism about whether or not they could actually finish a deal. But for the Yankees, Castillo, starting pitcher, something that they're looking at pretty seriously.
Over the head of Alonso, Carpenter delivers. Wasn't hard hit. And another big spot. They've had a bunch of them here recently, and they've hit the ball hard. Last time Donaldson was up, a rocket to center off the ball.
Lord, garbage chat. Here we go.
Ended up being a double.
Well, that is part of the story. I mean, the expected batting average off of Scherzer tonight, based on the quality of contact, is 271. Still nothing to show as of yet for the Yankees, including, even though they've had a lot of hard-hit baseballs.
Third time he's seen Donaldson. First pitch swinging.
Softly tapped. Pitcher's got it. Over to first. That'll end the inning.
Good athleticism. Max Scherzer, he attacked that ball.
Got that. Ends the inning. I know, Jerry. I'm sorry you had to come into that. Good to see you tonight.
With a runner in scoring position. And the first ground ball out of the night for Scherzer.
We're heading to the end, top of the inning. Mets going to try to add on here.
Get a dozen shrimp for only $1 with any steak entree. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
So it's Friday night dinner. All of a sudden, boom. The kid's like, Dad, who's that? You can't go, huh?
Takes a little bit for me to report all of these and make them fully disappear, but I do what I got to do. All right, now they're all reported. At least that's done. They're all reported.
Pixel 6a, a smarter phone for a smarter price, powered by the Google Tensor chip, so your camera can see in the dark with night sight. Fix your photos with Magic Eraser. Photograph all skin tones accurately with Real Tone.
Oh
Last
boy.
up to 72 hours with Extreme Battery Saver. It's all you want in a phone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
Pizza Hut's got 2 mediums for just $6.99.
What we got coming up here? Let's see.
Got 2 more slices. So much pizza. My pizza.
We've got, looks like it's going to be Canna, McNeil, and Escobar coming up in the bottom of the 6th. Canna, McNeil, and Escobar.
Together and find the answer that was right under their nose. Or his nose.
There is nothing like this atmosphere on Sunday Night Baseball. Cubs, Giants, the summer.
Cubs, Giants, Sunday Night Baseball. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing that, though. We've got a recap video of our Disney trip on Sunday night. Preston and I will be doing that together. So we got that going on.
Major League Baseball. Max Scherzer quickly off the mound, attacking a swing baseball. 2 hands and a flip.
Donaldson clearly frustrated, swinging at the first pitch and out in front and cueing it.
By the way, that was the first ground out of the evening. 12 balls.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. All right, Canna up there ready to go. First pitch, that's a strike. Coach N. Well, hello there, Coach N. They've been kind of quiet tonight.
Mark Canna, Jeff McNeil, Eduardo Escobar against Lucas Lichty.
Canna 1 for 2 tonight, hitting 268 on the year.
And then got Bobo back with a ground ball to first. Jam shot.
Jam shot foul, 0 and 2.
Not going to be caught by anybody. Buster, a little moment here. Go back to, let's talk about Juan
Yeah,
Soto.
they've been, quiet last night and tonight, but quiet tonight because of Scherzer. Scherzer's working his magic tonight.
The Nationals have significant offers in hand. I think if I were to assess some of the aggressiveness, I think the Padres are the most motivated team. I think the Cardinals, in theory, are the team that's best equipped.
Ball down low, 1 and 2. Devontae, well, hello there. Welcome in.
Dodgers and Yankees have looked at it, but I think they're worried about paying the salary long term. I've been told that the Yankees are really focused on Aaron Judge and trying to get him signed when the year's over. And guys, if you're a team looking at this, imagine trading for Willie Mays in 1955. Imagine trading for Henry Aaron in 1958. That's what you're getting with Juan Soto. That's how good this guy is. And interestingly, guys, and you look at some of the adjustments.
Can't wait to see what trades are going to happen over the next couple days.
190, Mays, Aaron. Soto is higher than that. And so if you're a team looking at a possible deal, and you look at the history of blockbuster deals, typically if you're the team acquiring the superstar, you win the trade.
Ground ball hit over to third. Up clean is Donaldson. Over to first, 5-3. That's an out.
I guess the point is well taken. Like, you don't lose the trade, especially with 2+ years left. But the other part of it is those guys that you mentioned weren't going to ask for the money that Juan Soto's going to ask for. Different world.
And you're not going to...
Yeah, Lila, Preston wants me to go to one of those games.
You're right. He's going to make it.
I think the key, though, is you get 3 pennant race runs with Soto before you have to decide.
Yeah, but most likely, Devontae, you're going to see the trades done by the 31st, end of the month. Nobody's going to really wait.
You're about to get Juan Soto, a good chance you're going to win that trade.
Good Lord, with the garbage sites tonight.
There's just a balance of power shift wherever he goes. And if that brings a World Series ring, the residual effect of winning the World Series really elevates any franchise, their value, the fan base.
Moderators, I need you a little bit quicker if you can help me out. It takes me too long to get to this.
I figured that the team that would trade for him is one that is interested and has a chance this year, likely next year and the year after, to win World Series. It's not a rebuilding project.
And he's been there, done that. At 23, he's already won a World Series. So
Ground ball softly tapped over to second. Up with it, just gets him at first.
Out is the call. McNeil said he was safe when he stepped on the bag. Torres had to charge it. And it does not look like McNeil is going to stay on first base. And they'll keep it going, no replay.
Yeah, big time lunge, but it was in LeMahieu's net before he stepped on the bag. that's the other thing. When you have a 23-year-old that has all those numbers, he is proven enough.
All right, let me see where we're at here. We're 2 outs. Top of the 6th. I reported them all.
Escobar pulls that foul.
Saw that bang
Strike
there.
one, foul.
Couldn't help it in the background. Notice Wayne Kirby coaching first base again.
I don't know where they keep all coming from. It's ridiculous and sad
First time back at first base
that people sit and do that garbage.
What a great guy, great coach. Been with Buck Showalter a long time.
Great call, Tony.
Ball in the dirt.
Max Scherzer's pitched 4 times now on his birthday. He has 40 career strikeouts on his birthday, which is the most in baseball history. Randy Johnson is another guy who had a chance to pitch on his birthday. He had 39. Sarah Nice behind the scenes for us. She's as big into birthdays as anybody. So any statistical either anomaly or accomplishment will be noted as it relates to the birthday.
A little birthday luck going tonight too, it looks like.
He's not the only birthday.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Celebrating a birthday today.
Check swing. Did he go? He's out.
They look to first base. Eduardo's looking there. The call's
That'll end the inning on the check swing.
Lucas Lichty went slow.
All right, hits. Kiner Falefa, Higashioka, due up top of the 7th. Coming up. Top of the 7th coming up.
You know, there's something so relaxing about a backyard filled with Cambridge bacon.
Back half of the game, we will see what happens.
First time in my life, everyone agrees with me.
We will see what happens.
Because everyone agrees that
Where's Scherzer's pitch count at?
colors will stay beautiful for years to come. Thanks to our unique armor tech process. What a life.
I'm not showing it yet. They won't show that till they come back. I want to see what his pitch count is at. Wonder how much long Scherzer has this.
And Stearns and Foster mattresses. Now all of Value City Furniture with our exclusive Dream mattress. And now get special financing on a mattress by itself or with sleep systems, bedroom furniture, and more. We've even made it easier to try out a mattress. No hassle, no worries. The most loved brands plus our Dream mattress. Your dream team.
Hope you're having a great time wherever you're at tonight. We got a lot of baseball to do on this channel over the next couple months. Make sure you hit that subscribe and you're with us.
You know how to spend a little
We'd love to have you here.
to get a little more, to make life a little better.
In life, you have acquaintances and very few friends.
It's just trusting people from the get-go.
I think early on I was in that circle of trust.
ESPN Films presents The Captain, episode 3 and 4, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and ESPN+.
The harder you push, the better we
See what the Yankees can do here in the 7th.
The world's first compression sleeve to include the cooling sensation of menthol. The more you move, the more you'll feel the support. Our most advanced compression sleeve yet. A more durable heavyweight weave with seamless four-way.
Oh, don't torment us, Jerry. That's not nice. You got to bring chips and cheese for everybody. That's pretty good stuff, chips and a good queso. I love chips and queso.
You can sit up this summer. MLBshop.com, the largest selection of authentic caps, t-shirts, collectibles, and more. You can outfit the whole family with your favorite team's gear at MLBshop.com. Big Sexy, where's Bart? We got a personalized shirt. You have a Big Sexy shirt, Eduardo?
I do not.
You don't?
Should I?
Probably some who think so.
All right, here we go.
Still throwing batting practice somewhere right now, isn't he?
And doing it well, I'd probably hit balls over the wall.
He's ready. He's ready for the call, just in case.
Somewhere in Mexico.
Hicks, Kiner Falefa.
Hicks up there, 1-0 pitch.
Scherzer, who works
Swing and a miss, strike. Scherzer still working it hard here in the 7th.
Twice. There's no one warming in the Met bullpen.
Scherzer is at 86 pitches, so they're going to let him keep going.
Does it appear as if he's available tonight? Let's shift against Hicks.
Ground ball hit over to second. Tough play. Shortstop all the way over by first base. Lindor makes the play. What? What just happened? On a shift. Red Sox are doing what? Coming back, trying to get in the game. Red Sox leading at home. What's up with that?
Seattle lost 3 in a row to Houston out of the break, but they finished off a sweep of Texas today. Derby runner-up Julio Rodriguez for the second day in a row.
Scherzer kicks and deals here. Line drive down the left field line. Connor Falefa cut off by Canna. Is he going to hold him? Going to second. Safe. Connor Falefa in there with a double. Man, it looks scary looking Scherzer in the eyes. Don't look him in the eyes, whatever you do. They should have a warning sign up here.
This time, it was the curveball stayed up.
Don't look him in the eyes.
Kept it fair for the double.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
First whip bats, you make the adjustment on pitch selection. Stop looking for the heater. Start looking for something up.
Bottom of the order, got to produce for the Yankees here. 1 out, runner on second.
Runners in scoring position. Falefa increases his hit streak to 14. First pitch,
high fly ball, deep center field. Nito back. He's got that one. Nemo's going to tag. He's in there. Nice job, Kiner Falefa in there. Runner on third now with 2 outs here in the 7th. If you're just coming in, hit that subscribe. We got baseball all the way through the playoffs and the World Series. We are going to have the World Baseball Classic on this channel. And the next summer baseball Olympics will be on this channel as well. Football starts next Thursday night.
Stranding 2. That liner was to Lindor.
LeMahieu up there, 2 outs.
4th time Scherzer has
What's up, Shady Lane? Welcome in. Ball upstairs.
A lot of good swings. And a lot of good pitches as well. Scherzer's made great pitches when he's had to. The Yankees have made some great swings, but nothing to show for it so far.
He's hit it hard twice tonight, LeMahieu.
Ball outside, 2-0.
Strikes. I mean, the expected batting average against Scherzer tonight, given the exit velocities, would be near 290.
It's over 300 after this inning so far.
Judge on deck.
5 balls hit over 100 miles an hour. 5 more balls hit over 95 miles an hour.
Judge on deck. 2 of those balls, LeMahieu's.
Ball down low, 3-0. Do you really want to put him on and bring Judge up with the chance to take the lead?
Entering today, the most well-hit balls through 6 innings was actually 6 in the season. So to be able to have goose eggs up there just tells you he can make that pitch when he needs to, at least so far.
There's a strike, 3-1. No, not a good plan at all.
Like he's due, given the way he has squared up Max Scherzer tonight. Aaron Judge, on the other hand, flew out to right and has struck out twice. He's in the on-deck circle. 2 down.
Ball down low. He walked him. Oh, no.
So far, the key against Judge for Max Scherzer tonight has been strike 1 on the first pitch. Get ahead of him. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts.
Peterson has begun to throw in the Mets bullpen.
Here comes Judge.
Between Scherzer and Judge, and the crowd is very aware of it. Many of them
Got action in the Mets bullpen.
It's been a steady dive of sliders, too, from Scherzer to Judge, with an occasional fastball.
The best player in the American League this year, Aaron Judge, against one of the great pitchers of all time.
Strike right there.
Slider at 87, right down the heart to get ahead 0-1. Talk about trust. Buck Showalter didn't send the pitching coach out. Set up down the way.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Scherzer has owned Judge tonight.
First one gets a lot of the plate, the next one gets a piece of the plate. Expect this one to be off the plate.
The only starting pitcher to get Judge to strike out 3 times in a game this year, Frankie Montas. Scherzer trying to do it again.
Ball outside, just missed.
Fourth pitch of the last 2 at-bats. He's gone with the changeup. So far, it's repeated.
Thank you.
3 times. Let's see what he goes with now.
1-2, 2 outs. Fouled it off. Ooh.
97. Found another mile per hour on the fastball. Third inning, 6th inning. Aaron Judge, who was swung and missed in 5. Scherzer pitches. Those were the last 2 strikeouts. What are you doing, Tony Slider?
I think that was the setup pitch, the 97 up and in.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, he got Judge. Struck him out 3 times tonight. Holy cow. All right, we're going to the 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back, everybody. Wow. Oh, bottom of the 7th coming up. 2-0. Wow, Judge going down swinging. I was surprised at that one myself.
She just used the short ones you can narrow the chip and read
I need videos and stuff from Disney to do the recap tomorrow.
Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free service
Whatever
with every
pictures
step
you got.
and lazy purchase.
I got to put the stream together. I got to build it. I'm going to be working on it Friday is when I'm going to be working on it. So you need to figure out what you're doing. Don't send me stuff now because can't do it right now. But tomorrow you got to figure some time to come in here. They're doing happy birthday to you over there.
Liberty Mutual customizing car insurance, so you only pay for what you need. And if anyone
You should go in the chat and ask Dave.
Kevin, no, not today. Only pay for what
Ask Dave how the ride home was.
How's the Yankees doing?
Ask him how's the ride home. But wait, I would wait until they finish birthdays before you do it, because otherwise Dave won't react to it. Say hello, lean in, say hello to everybody. Who are you calling?
Hello. No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wait till Chef's done singing.
Any of you former National League pitchers got any knocks off Mad Max? I took him off the ball in right center in 2018, but I didn't leg out the double, and that's a regret I'll always have. When you bought your ticket tonight to watch this game, this is what you came to watch. Aaron Judge versus Max Scherzer with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
Plastic bat, Aaron Judge down for the third time. He fires.
Are they done singing? They done singing?
Look,
they're done singing.
This is where you gotta be careful. This is pulling a China shop.
Yeah, but I would highlight that for Andy and Dave.
You can hear the sound of it.
Scherzer fired up in the dugout. Wow.
I can't imagine you want anything more from your ace than that.
Nito up there now, swinging first pitch. Flies it to right. That's an out.
How often do you hear, like, nobody's worth that much money? Matt Scherzer's worth that much money in the baseball world. That's what you need.
Every penny. Not just on the days he pitches either. He's on that bench. He's a leader. Provides that kind of fire.
Hello, Crystal. Welcome in. Good to see you. He hadn't seen it yet.
No.
Guys like
Steve
that.
and Chef said hi. Dave didn't see it.
How about when you're not even in your own clubhouse and you're pitching for the Binghamton Rumble Ponies in Hartford?
Strike in there on the corner, the leadoff hitter.
Downtown, you order steak and seafood. The bill comes to
You may have to put it again.
$7,000, and you give every member of that Rumble Pony team while you're on a
He's doing something on his screen.
start AirPods. That's how Max Scherzer left an impression on that team.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Nemo's 0 for 3 tonight.
Obviously not a problem for him. But that's when you're a double A, you go home and you say,
You see the Orioles' #1 pick was there.
I saw how this is supposed to work.
That's what a big leader looks like.
100%. And acts like
0-2, now 1-2.
pick the run down. Capital Grill or could have been Max downtown, running great
I can't look Max in the face.
where they got all that steak. By the way, it was a lot. Maybe it was both. Either way, it was the best that Scherzer sent. Check some of those hands he was sliding. Yes.
Strike 3 on the corner, goes it down.
And Herman have been really good tonight. Coming off a night in which Montgomery went 2 1/3, the shortest streak he's had, and a bunch of bullpen arms were used. Those two
It's a pain in the butt to have to report all these things to make them disappear.
For the Yankees is the bullpen. Yes. With all their injuries, we mentioned Michael King, and that's a dandy right there for breaking ball from Lidby. On the black at the knees, bring them up.
Ball inside.
Side pitch to Starling Marte. He's not been a good night for the Mets right fielder. He's 0 for 3. He has struck out each time up.
Did you put it a second time? Wait a minute. Give Dave some time to stop whatever he's doing. 2-0, if you wanted to see it. He's got his mind focused on something on the other side.
Peterson looks like he's next man up. I'm not sure. Scherzer.
There you go. Now he's back in.
After that celebration. And that's a message too to show Walter. I'm good, right? And then that's
Hold on.
no doubt about
Ball
it.
3-0.
And what my intentions are for the next inning. I'm right here. I'm right in with you.
Yeah.
Good 99 pitches, good enough for me.
And more than the pitches, really just the high leverage pitches. And
Yes.
pitching out of some jams over the latter innings, spending a lot of emotion and energy.
Marte.
Ripped. Base hit to left. Oh, it's one of those things where they were mailing for his birthday, I think. You guys were supposed to do them, but you never did.
Weisiger was warming up. He is going to come in.
Now we got a pitching change again.
By the New York Yankees. In a lot of ways, in a nutshell, this game came down to those Scherzer versus Judge matchups that was packed tonight. 2 down, bottom 7, back after this.
Fish and chips is a British thing. The meat.
Welcome to Allstate, where anyone who bundles their home and auto
Somebody did a good
insurance
paint
saves.
job on that.
Isn't that right, Phil?
Is that who did it?
Sorry, I'm a little busy. What in the world are you doing? I'm in the metaverse, bundling my home and auto insurance. So why don't you just do that in the real world?
Pitching change here in the inning, everybody.
What's this? I stood
Mr. Blister, welcome in.
25% when you bundle home and auto with Allstate. Click the call for a quote today.
Finding the perfect project manager.
Welcome in, my friend.
But at Upwork, we found him. He's an Adelaide. Between his color-coordinated sticky note collection and the cutest boxed lunch we have ever seen. And you can find him right now on Upwork.com. When the world is your workforce, finding the perfect project manager, designer, developer, or whomever you may need tends to fall right into place. Find top-rated talent who can start today on Upwork.com.
Don't click the linky, sir.
With technology that can scale across all your clouds, it's easier to do more innovative things.
I just wanted to finish above 500. That's all I want this year. I'm not worried about playoffs. They're not going to make any trades or do anything.
You get it.
I'll be happy to finish it over 500.
You're saving what you need without skipping on the things you love. You know how to spend a little.
That would be a good thing after years of struggling, right, Mr. Blister?
To make life a little better.
How we looking? We go from here to San Francisco Sunday night. Cubs and Giants wrap up a 4-game series. We'll be at Oracle Park, one of the great ballparks in America. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, ESPN. Deportes Radio. Our coverage starts 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. Baseball tonight, Sunday night countdown.
Hello, Cricket.
After that, little red eye into Houston for the Red Sox Astros Monday, and then trade deadline special Tuesday. Busy few days coming up.
Carl.
Sir.
This will be the first time Cody takes his new hip on the road.
On the road, on a flight, cross country. I don't have a concern about
He's too focused on them.
We got to go to San Francisco. No one told you?
And in Houston?
You're the bionic man now. Running up and down stairs already.
All right, 2 outs, runner on first.
And if you want Hartford after Houston.
Oh, okay. We'll get you steak.
Let's go.
Lobster.
I'm in.
I thought good night, brother.
Focus on the 7.17 ERA. Yankees are hoping that what they saw last night from the Weisiger
ball upstairs.
What they get the remainder of the season. Such a key part of that team last year.
Yeah, Carl, they need someone to step into that role.
Yep.
Michael King.
Yankees do not want to give up another run here, that's for sure.
And whether it's Weisiger or maybe they make a deal for someone like David Robertson, they are going to get some bullpen help, I think, before the deadline.
Lindor calls time. I think the deadline has changed dramatically in the sense that about a month ago,
Lindor's 1 for 2 tonight.
It felt like it was going to be a big thing, and now it feels like the really good teams are being very aggressive. The new playoff format forces you to avoid that wild card round.
Ball inside.
You want to win your
2-out hit
league record so you can have home field advantage.
They've been getting them all game.
The
Maybe they'll get
Astros
another
are
one here.
pushing the Yankees. Braves have made it a real race. The Dodgers are still catchable. It feels like the trade deadline may be a little bit more active than we had thought about a month ago.
Yeah, while I think so much of the action was actually backed up by Major League Baseball draft, and now hot and heavy, according to GMs.
2-0, good
First pitch down there for a strike, finally 2-1.
Heavy, but then new names on the market every day. It seems like it's maybe some Cleveland Indians pitchers that are controllable, and rumors of maybe some of them being unavailable. Of course, Juan Soto jammed everything up as everybody waits to see if that's real or not. But
Yeah, the Houston Astros maybe have some guys. The Marlins supposedly willing to talk about starting pitching. And there are a lot of teams looking for starters.
Lindor.
Popped
That
up.
Popped up. And an easy one on the infield. For out number 3. And
There's your third out of the inning.
Scherzer
We're going to the top of the 8th. Is Scherzer coming back out? Let's see.
Of tonight's game.
There's a monster problem, and our hero needs solutions. So she starts a Miro to brainstorm. Shoot it, suggests the scientists. So they shoot it.
This will be interesting.
Back to the Miro board. Dave says.
All right, we'll be right back in just a moment.
On YouTube,
where we do unboxings, box swaps, lives from the park, and sometimes we have guest speakers.
we also want to invite you to come over to www.mainstreettreat.com to pick up your favorite Disney treats.
Right from the park, shipped to you. Hope to see you soon.
NFL show that starts next Thursday. It's our in-season show where we pick the games. Let me show you the opening. Let me give you a little taste of what we're going to do starting next Thursday at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow night, we got our last off-season show. This will be the first in-season show. Can't wait to You have sound now? Can you guys hear? There we go. It's showing sound now. That's weird. I don't know what happened with this thing. Yeti mic. All right, I'm going to have to use the Yeti mic right now. If something is wrong, Preston hit some buttons while he was in here. Let me test something real quick.
Yo, Judgy, nice seeing you.
All right, it's back in there. He hit something on the buttons over here. I don't know what he did. We'll figure that out later. We'll get through this and figure it out. I'll show you the football thing at the end of the inning.
Imagine he was sad.
All right, Peterson is in. Max is out.
Long face.
Left-hander in the top of the 8th.
I would imagine, Eduardo, the Yankees are breathing a sigh of relief because they don't have to see Scherzer. And now it's David Peterson, who's been very good. But it's not Max Scherzer tonight.
Yeah, a lot better, one way or another. Even though Peterson
Ball outside, 2-0.
From the starting side of it, 13 starts and 16 appearances total this season. Called upon in a tough task here, even though it's lefty, righty, lefty. It's Anthony Rizzo.
And just like that, he
3-0 to Rizzo. Peterson can't find the plate.
Torres is the right-handed hitter, then Carpenter due up. That Lugo is warming up, so maybe that gives you an indication as to whether Diaz will be used.
Ball 4, he walked Rizzo.
Just like that, momentum moves
Wow.
towards the Yankees. Pretty close pitch, but a ball.
Meet Ultimate Hybrid, advanced ceramic and wax technology. The best of both worlds, but better. Only from Mothers.
All right, runner on first, nobody out.
Peterson walks one, and a first pitch.
Fly ball, long way back. Uh-oh! Home run! Yankees tied it! They bring in the backup pitcher, and he gives up the game.
And yeah, they're breathing a sigh of relief. Scherzer is gone. It's 2-2.
Wow.
Brand new ball game, and it's Gleyber Torres doing it with 101.4 mile per hour off the bat. The pitch that hung in the air 5 seconds, but most importantly, there was a pitch up and away. Didn't try to do something to pull it. When he's on, this is what he does. A lot of hitters would think, let's take a pitch until he throws a strike. Gleyber said, I'm attacking early, pitch up, puts that foot down, and ties this ball game at 2.
Marte got spun around, and the only thing he saw were the fans out there raising their arms as that ball left.
First pitch comes into the mustache. Carpenter, that's a strike.
Better this year, jumped him.
Yankee Stadium like home run here at Citi Field.
But yet a home run.
Next pitch, strike. 0-2.
In the big leagues.
Wow.
Gleyber Torres do that all year long. Hit the ball the other way. Much better this year.
Yeah.
As opposed to last year.
Big bounce back year, right?
That ball was driven.
Matt Carpenter quickly discarded with a strikeout.
Up and out over the plate. Up and out over the wall.
That's what makes Gleyber Torres so dangerous. And Aaron Boone knows it. When his second baseman is able to drive the ball from line to line, effectively it works.
Peterson is out. Looks like Lugo is coming in. In fact, he is. And just like last night where the Mets
Lugo coming in.
Tonight the Yankees do.
1 out. Wow.
Pizza Hut's got
Pitch
2
and
meals
change.
for just
We'll be right
$6.99
back.
each. That's less than $1 a slice.
This town ain't big, this town ain't small. It's a little of both, they say. Outball club may be minor league, but at least it's AAA. We sit below the Marlboro Man, above the right field wall. We do the wave all by ourselves. Hey, a blind man could have made that call. We like our beer flat as can be. We like our dogs with mustard and relish. We got a great pitcher, what's his name? Well, we can't even spell it. We don't worry about the pennant much. We just like to see the boys hit it deep. There's nothing like the view from the cheap seats. Called it a win, go off to toast the boys again. That local band is back in town. They got a kind of minor league sound. They're not that bad, they're not that good, but all in all it's understood.
All right, get ready to come back from this. We'll see. This game just got really interesting.
It's unsurpassed protection for less than $1 a day. Only from SimpliSafe.
All right, right-hander in. Lugo in there.
Peterson came in.
Tie game, top of the 8th, 1 out.
Shot to Torres, Matt Carpenter's strikeout, and here were the numbers for Seth Lugo in 37 games. Max Scherzer's incredible performance.
What type do they have there?
The boards.
All right. Hello. Hello, Sully.
A starter used out of the pen. All right, to try to put us in his shoes
Strawberry.
and Scherzer's shoes. What's that like?
Sully.
What
was the other one?
Man, we saw the emotion from Max Scherzer after he was done, and all the high fives.
Okay.
Sitting up in
Ball
the
down
clubhouse,
low.
ready to celebrate, and then all of a sudden the deflating feeling for that guy first and foremost, and then of course Scherzer being the pro he is, I'm sure once he comes down he'll pick up Peterson and say, "Hey, we got you."
Donaldson back up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
But the initial reaction
Donaldson
is
back at the plate here.
Like, wait, what? What happened? Right? Wait, what? Now, that last pitch to Rizzo was really close. 4-pitch walk.
We might have overtime.
We've seen Gleyber Torres hit the ball the other way with authority all year long, taking advantage of the Yankee Stadium porch. But even though that was a swing that was tailor-made for Yankee Stadium, he didn't need a porch for that one.
2-2 pitch coming in.
That ball carried.
Lugo 2-2.
Strike 3. He buckled the knees of Donaldson on a curveball. Wow.
Wicked breaking ball.
That was wicked sick, to quote my Bostonese. Donaldson's giving it to the umpire. He doesn't believe it.
But we saw right there in the K zone that it did fall. One of the elite spin rates in the game. Great job by presenting it by Tomas Nido, one of the top presenters when it comes to being able to stick it. Josh Donaldson, man, completely buckled on that one.
Strike on the corner right there.
In there.
Hicks up there.
What's this feel like, Eddie?
Not good. Watch the knees. They go. Once that goes, the rest is history. 3,200 plus when it comes to the spin rate from Seth Lugo.
0-1. Outside. 1-1.
On the corner. It was a curveball 34% of the time and a fastball around 29%. He will mix in a sinker and a slider as well. Very rare but occasional changeup.
Ball outside again.
Outside. Now, it woke up the Yankee fans and certainly the Met fans now in a brand new ball game. Max Scherzer had the sleeper hold on the Yankee offense.
Fouls that one off. 2-2.
7. Aaron Hicks singled his first time up. Last couple of games he's had multi-hit games.
Fans are up into it right now. Clay Holmes up in the bullpen.
Heated in that Yankee bullpen.
Got him. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th coming up, but the Yankees have tied it. So I mentioned earlier we have our normal NFL show tomorrow at 8 o'clock, our normal off-season show. But effectively next Thursday night at 7 p.m., 1 hour before the first NFL game of the season, we will debut our in-season format, and it will have a lot of this in it. Pretty exciting. I'm excited about it. Check out this preview vid that we got going. That's a little insight, little look into the future. We're going to have game predictions, game odds. We'll have some fantasy stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ron, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, here they come. Bottom of the 8th.
Games. We welcome you back to MLB. Our coverage here on ESPN. Telecast presented by Corona, the official surface of Major League Baseball. Us rolling down the field. Eduardo Perez, David Cohn.
Pete Alonso to start it up.
So here you go. It's not the 9th inning. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. The Mets have their biggest bats coming up with Alonso leading off, and the Yankees bring in the guy that has closed their games for a long year. What's this about?
Well, really, it's about the base on ball rate. Since he became a Yankee, he stopped walking guys. He's only had one blip on the screen this year. We kind of had one blow-up game, but other than that, he's filled up the strike zone with a high-quality sinker.
All right, here we go. To Alonso. Strike, first pitch.
Generally, when you look at his baseball savant page, his barrel percentage, he's in the 100th percentile. His expected ERA, 100th percentile. Whiff rate, chase rate, all of them red, and that's all you want. Clay Holmes has been as dominant a closer since he took over that role as there is. Huge gap in left center field. Hicks is shaded towards the line, and Judge to right. That one
upstairs, inside, 1-1.
This is the last trade deadline. The Yankees made the trade for Clay Holmes. Relatively unknown at that point.
Yeah.
I think every GM in Major League Baseball this year is looking for the next Clay Holmes. Where's he at?
How about bullpens understanding high leverage situations? Clay Holmes has been used primarily to close games, but this is a closing situation, especially with Pete Alonso at the plate.
Alonso fouls that one.
High rate of being able to do that. It's exactly
1-2.
Alonso to do the two-seam fastballs have been in effect the last 3 pitches, 97, 8, and 7 again.
It's exactly why Clay Holmes is in this game. This part of the lineup and this batter up right now.
And the fact that he does not allow balls to be hit in the air, he has not allowed a home run this season. Steady diet of fastballs, all upper 90s to Alonso. 1-2.
Ground ball up the middle, tipped off the pitcher's glove. Still got time, makes the play.
Alonso will lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
1 out.
6'5", 245 pounds on the mound. He needed all of it. Not that Torres may not have gotten that, but
got enough of it to keep it close.
Yeah.
And not panic. Still got time.
So many times you would see managers, old school managers, not throw their closers, especially on the road. One of the things you can say that cost Buck Showalter his job in Baltimore against the Toronto Blue Jays.
Vogelbach, here we go, 1-2.
Bringing his closer.
Zach Britton, here's Daniel Vogelbach.
Ball inside.
This is why Buck Showalter, as you mentioned before, Eduardo, did not pinch hit for Vogelbach back in the 5th inning, so he could be up for this at-bat.
Strike right there, 1-1.
Miles an hour with some nasty movement on it, down near Vogelbach's knees. Just acquired, making his 2nd appearance in a vet uniform. Try to hold
strike.
Right
took it right there.
And now in a 1-2 hold.
Serious movement on that 99. Bogey thought that pitch was going to be inside. He flinches and it catches the zone. Vogelbach right here just give up on it.
Points well taken. Every team's looking for the next Clay Holmes, but they didn't know they had this guy. What changed?
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the inning.
Things for him, and he was starting to figure it out anyway. Right before with Pittsburgh, he had started to turn the corner by his own admission. But just to identify your best pitches, your sinker, throw over and over and then with a slider to complement it.
Next one to Vogelbach.
Ball downside, 3-2. He's bringing it at 100 miles an hour.
Swings fewer than anybody else.
It's impressive because you would think automatically it would be Max Muncy from the Dodgers. Instead, it's 32 for the Mets.
There you see it, the lowest swing rate this season. Muncie's on that list. 3-2 pitch.
Outside, ball 4.
No swing. Daniel Vogelbach.
He walked the big man.
We'll see if Buck Showalter sends out a pinch runner for Vogelbach. He will. Jankowski coming in. Vogelbach does his job. He's been on base 3 times. Here's Kevin Connors with a quick update.
Yeah, and Randy and Jim from Adam Wainwright tonight. How many times have we said that? In his brilliant 17-year career, 7 innings, 1 earned, 8 strikeouts. On tonight, Albert Pujols rocked number 686, 6-1 Cardinals in the ninth. No pitching masterpieces at Fenway. It's been a wild one between the Guardians and Red Sox. Miles Straw to right center field, the RBI double.
Guardians and Red Sox tied at 6 now.
They get 6-6. We have 2-2.
It's an impressive effort by Wainwright in Toronto against a really hot lineup.
All right, 2 big boys.
Cannon, the left fielder.
Cannon takes a strike.
Great moment in Toronto last night. I know we all know him well. Buck Martinez back in the booth after having fought cancer. Hope it continues to go in the right direction. Great to see Buck Martinez back. 0-1 to Cannon. Oh,
ball to dirt. Nice save.
Holy
Higgy
smokes.
with a great save back there. That was a wild pitch that he saved. Oh, my God. Ball bounced 2 feet in front of the plate.
The off-speed pitch, but with a fastball, you better just try to do this. See if it sticks, and it did.
Wow.
Gets by. You get real speed in scoring position. A blooper would put the Mets ahead.
Ball outside, 2-1.
This with a slider, 2 balls and a strike.
In case you guys are wondering, this year in his career, opponents 11 for 12 in stolen bases.
I don't know what happened with this
really
other
quick,
microphone.
1-3 to the plate. That gives. He got
Irritates
enough
me.
time with the transfer to make an accurate throw. So we're going to go station to station.
2-1, here it comes. Ball outside, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike to Cannon. McNeil is on deck.
Sinker baller on the mound. Good runner at first. This could be an opportunity. Now that you're
Swinging 3-1.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it all.
Last couple of nights. Scherzer outstanding tonight. Marte big last night. Escobar a home run. Here's Canna, sort of the 4th guy that they acquired in the offseason. Culture change within the clubhouse. Showalter, of course, a huge acquisition. But here's a chance for Canna to join the other guys and contribute in a big way.
Three balls, 2 strikes.
It's one of the toughest men to get a hit against in baseball. Clay Holmes. 3-2. Jankowski goes.
Ground ball hit up the middle.
Safe there.
Jankowski steals the base. They only get the runner at first.
Tag Jankowski. He's saying, don't even look. I didn't get him. So Jankowski will be into scoring position.
really good call by Buck. Send the runner, sinker ball pitcher on the mound. Odds are the ball's going to be hit hard on the ground and stay away for 2. Travis Jankowski sees it. Faber misses him. See the reaction in his face when he missed him.
It's just a conversation with Holmes. You can see clearly a swing and a miss from Torres. Speedy Jankowski.
They're talking about it on the mound right now.
You guys think they're talking about the options, what to do with McNeil?
Let's try it again. Did we fix it? Yes, we fixed it. Had to work on it a little bit here. I don't know what happened with that microphone. But we got it fixed. Now we're better on the broadcast mic.
A reminder of how aggressive McNeil is on the first pitch as well. Notoriously ready to swing always.
Runner on second with 2 outs here.
The outfield plays very shallow. Judge in center, Hicks in left, Carpenter probably a little deeper than the other two in right field. And with Jankowski's speed, you kind of believe a ball to the right fielder, Carpenter, will result in a run. He does not have the arm of Judge and Hicks, but boy, Aaron Hicks is really shallow in left field.
All right, runner on second, 2 outs.
He has swung at the first pitch in 2 of his 3 at-bats tonight. Wham on the bat. Will not swing.
Ball upstairs, 1-0, 98 miles an hour.
He's been a pain in the Yankees side, 17 career games, a .381 batting average, although 0 for 3 tonight.
Well, you are right, Carl. I mean, that's as shallow as I've seen a left fielder all year.
And the odds are it is, if he hits it hard, it will be on the ground.
Ball inside, 2-0. Are they pitching around him?
It was an 85-mile-per-hour breaking pitch. Hicks actually took 2 steps to his left.
Pitch around McNeil to go to...
Even if he's with the Mets or not.
Make sure your quality's set at 1080. It just dropped me down. Pitching around McNeil to get to Escobar. That's interesting.
Baseball bat last night, he got a big hit.
Tied at 2, CeeLo.
Was in Buck's office today, looking for a run down. 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of the 8th.
The score's on the board twice. It's on the left-hand side at the top underneath New York Yankees. It's on the right-hand side under like and share. Ball inside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Might be tough to see if you're on a phone, maybe.
All around the dish, just missing a lot.
That's anything.
From the Mets hitters.
Scherzer already pitched. Peralta, another birthday boy, is warming in the Yankee pen. 3-1, big pitch.
McNeil rips it to second. Oh, 1 hopper. Torres with a pick at second on a 1-hop line drive. He saves a run and ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Tied at 2. Oh, my God. What a play by Torres. In the outfield on a short right field play. CeeLo's on his phone. That'll do it.
2 great picks.
Wow, we're going to the 9th. What a play. Yankees coming up.
What are we doing today? Just living the fine life, man. Great. I love that. Just blocking off my calendar. No, real quick. Best plans, but no plans. You know what, Snoop D-O-double-G? I think you might be right. I know I am, man. And you can just call me Snoop. You got it, Snoop. D-O-double-G.
When you have technology that's easier to
Nobody
control,
sings like this when they're just working or whistles.
all your clouds,
We got that right.
it's easier to be an innovator. So you can do more incredible things.
It's the law of the jungle, that's it.
This movie looks crazy. The Beast or whatever it's called. Braves lost again, huh?
Beast, rated R, only Peter's always 19.
We should tell everyone that we just switched
college alive, I'm switching now.
Yeah, it's easy. Keep your phone and Verizon helps you with the cost to switch.
Wow. I gotta let my buddies know.
We're right here.
The network you want, the price you love, only from Verizon.
All right, here we go. Top of the ninth. Lugo's still in there pitching. Connor Falefa.
Subway Series Game 2. Mets won last night 6-3.
1 for 3 tonight.
Home run from Torres after Scherzer was outstanding to tie it at 2.
Line drive foul. 0-2.
Balls, 2 strikes. When Holmes came on that big inning, that high leverage situation, he was able to get Alonso. McNeil hit that ball 104 miles an hour. It's a really good play by Torres.
Take away the .4.
All 4.4.
There we go.
Ground ball hits sharply over to first. Alonso's got it. Flips to the pitcher. They just get him by a step.
But he's able to stay upright and looks to be okay.
How about Pete Alonso makes that play, and you're usually taught as a first baseman. Once you
One
make
out.
that play, start with your body moving it that way. Instead, he makes it, and just from there, sets his feet and tosses it over to Lugo, the higher difficulty rate for a pitcher to be able to make that play. Usually transfer your feet and work your way there. Strong underarm, accurate throw to Seth Lugo to beat out. Isaiah Tanner Falefa.
Aaron Boone has opted to put Jose Trevino up here for Higashioka.
All right, Trevino got a pinch hit right here.
The all-star catcher will bat. Maybe he will be on deck, 1 down, 9th inning.
Trevino above average offensively. Top of the heap.
Yep, I saw that, Lila.
That's why he was an all-star. Number 1 defensive catcher in the big leagues this year. And above average offense.
I like how you brought top of the heap back since we started the telecast for that.
Strike there, 1-1.
To even it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. A lot of folks got to know Jose Trevino during the All-Star coverage, with he wearing the microphone and talking with Nestor Cortez. The breakout year, what a super year it's been.
Okay, thank you, Jesse.
Making the All-Star team, we saw Aaron Boone break the news to him, and he broke down. 1-2, Lugo working quickly. He got Trevino.
Got Trevino swinging, 2 outs.
Really skinny curveballs. I mean, as opposed to fat curveballs, this is a skinny curveball. Tight spinning. The angle of attack, the angle of that curveball through the zone. Very skinny, very sharp, very steep.
3,300 spin rate, right on the dot. You want a leap? That is a leap.
It had a sound effect.
Absolutely.
Quicker than that.
Quicker than that. LeMahieu. That didn't have the skinniness to it. That pitch right there, but it's in there for the strike.
We have measurements for everything now. And you can certainly measure the steepness of the curveball as it comes through the strike zone. Lugo,
0-1 pitch.
outstanding at that as well.
Upstairs, 1-1 to LeMahieu.
You didn't offer. 1 ball, 1 strike. DJ started the night, 278. And he's hit the ball as hard as anybody tonight with a couple of shots off his bat at 100 plus. He's got a single to show for it in the 3rd. Here's another one.
Line drive, base hit. Now Judge is coming up.
With 2 outs, allows Aaron Judge to come to the plate. And what has been one of the
Hello, Tara. How are you?
Judges
We're hanging in there.
3 strikeouts and 0 for
Thank you for joining.
fly out to right.
Longtime coach Perry Hill, now with the Seattle Mariners, would say the do factor. Don't forget about it. Bad night, tough night. 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. 0 for 2. Runners in scoring position.
Judge 0 for 4 tonight with 3 strikeouts. He's due. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Mile-an-hour slider up top, and he missed it. 7th time that Aaron Judge has swung tonight and missed so many of those on Max Scherzer sliders. 38 homers.
Strike two at 97 across the plate. Ball in the dirt. Nice pick.
Equally good pickup by Nito to prevent LeMahieu from getting in a scoring position.
What an advantage all night that the Mets pitchers have been able to get ahead of Aaron Judge. That first pitch has been key. You can open up the zone, try to get him to chase.
Judge hits a ground ball to short. Over to second. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the ninth coming up, everybody. Escobar, Nito, and Nimmo due up.
New York Mets will come up with a chance to end it in the bottom of the ninth with a 2-2 game. Escobar, Nito, Nimmo. Looks like Peralta's going to be the guy they face.
They're going to get Peralta for the Yankees.
We all have obstacles, challenges at different points in life. I still push myself every single day. And the harder I push myself, the more I find myself drawn to wearing Ufos. The first time I put on a pair of Ufos, it was like someone released the pressure. It was so crazy. When you aren't recovered and can do more, that has a compounding effect on all aspects of your life. Stepping into a pair of Ufos, they're truly one of a kind. There's nothing like them.
Meet Google Pixel 6a, a smarter phone for a smarter price, powered by the Google Tensor chip, so your camera can see in the dark with night sight, fix your photos with Magic Eraser, photograph all skin tones accurately with Real Tone, and last up to 72 hours with extreme battery saving.
I got a feeling this one's going extra innings.
It's all you want in a phone. Google Pixel 6a. Switch it up and get the all-new Google Pixel 6a.
Oh, the Orioles just tied it with their home run of the ninth. Oh, my Lord. 1 out in the ninth. The Orioles just tied it with the home run. I need some music. I need music for that. I got to have something for that. Let's see. What do I want to go with for the Orioles just hitting a home run?
I don't know about you, but I feel good. I don't know about you, but I feel good.
Woohoo!
I didn't truly believe they were just better than us. It wasn't that believe they were better. Sometimes you're like, man, we lost. Yeah, they were better. We didn't lose to the better team, but we just weren't good enough to win this series.
That's what losers say. Every loser say we had a better team, but we didn't play as well. So, sorry, Nomar, we had a better team. There you go.
Yeah, they are playing well.
Tomorrow night at ESPN Films, the 7-part
Some of the young kids for the future are playing well. We need to get the rest of them up here.
into Derek Jeter's life and career. And as we just learned, his competitiveness on and off the baseball field starts at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, ESPN.
All right, Peralta in for the Yankees here.
You can watch them on ESPN Plus whenever you want. So Holmes comes in a high leverage situation, 8th inning, and now
Wandy Peralta.
The left-hander, who, like Max Scherzer, is celebrating a birthday today. And you will get Eduardo Escobar, who homered last night. Moves to the right side of the plate. Dio is on deck.
Escobar up there, over 3 tonight with 3 strikeouts. What's up, Bruce? Welcome in. Your Angels won't be that great if they trade away Shohei like they're talking now. Hammered down into the corner, right up against the wall. Bang! It's going to be a stand-up double for Escobar. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Stand-up double to lead off the inning. They were talking today about trading. The Angels have taken offers from a couple teams. It was on ESPN. Doesn't mean they're going to do anything, but the fact that they're taking offers is interesting.
Guys, before Nito left the Mets dugout, Buck Showalter pulled him aside, whispered something in his ear, maybe
6 sacrifices.
Bunt the ball, Nito. Oh, he pops up. He almost got it out. Well, this is say it's no different than they'll have to do for what's his face over in Washington either. It's going to be multiple prospects. Absolutely right. Soto.
Immediately, and once it drops, bad things happen. He was fortunate that ball stayed and went foul.
You get fooled in a bump position with a changeup as well.
Trevino stays in at catcher. Nito squares again. This time he does get it down.
He gets it down. Only play is first. Just gets there. They get the out. Runner moves over to third with 1 out. Mets with a chance to walk it off here.
Detonating the bunt, making the adjustment, stayed in the back part of the plate, but this time was able to hit it off the end of the bat, even though the bat head was a little bit lopsided down, was able to get it down and move the runner over 90 feet, putting pressure now on Peralta and the defense.
7th sacrifice for Thomas Nito. The Mets are 1 for 8 tonight. Runners in scoring position.
All right, infield's in.
Winning run 90 feet away. And Escobar. Nimmo slowly.
Nimmo hits it over to the pitcher. Throws it to first. Save! Save at first. He bobbled it. First and third now with 1 out.
The ground in frustration. He had the chance for the second out, and it went off his glove.
Half the stadium here, Tony, is also with the same reaction as Peralta. He knows he should make this play. If not, you still have to play the infield in if you are going to pitch Starling Marte. You cannot count that you're going to double him up with the speed that he has.
Pitching coach is out there to talk to him.
Now, in years past, we would never see your closer in the 8th inning of a game. This is clearly where you would have had your closer in. There's no argument to suggest that you should have gone the other way. I mean, this is all circumstance that we're in this situation.
Yeah,
Holmes did his job, right?
It's about the part of the order that you wanted your best pitcher to face.
What's up, Jared? Welcome in.
He chose to go with Holmes in that particular lane, and then the bottom of the order he chose Peralta. Peralta did not make a quality changeup on the first pitch to Escobar, and Escobar took advantage of it. He did make a quality pitch in his last play, and couldn't make the play. Still a chance, though. Peralta with a really good sinker.
Molar Man, welcome in, buddy.
I'll say this, one thing that I would
Sterling Marte up there. He's 1 for 4 tonight.
with the changeup that Peralta possesses, if you're going to get a weak fly ball to be to right field, and Matt Carpenter in right field does not have a strong arm.
Headed to New York on Friday. Cool, Molar Man. Awesome. Be safe, dude. Be safe.
Starling Marte. Another one of the off-season acquisitions for the Mets.
Time is called.
You guys see where Carpenter is in right field. My question to you would be, why have him that deep? If the ball's hit that deep, runner's going to score.
He's taking a few steps in now.
Ball down low, 1-0.
Door on deck if they get to him. Nimmo did not go to second on the pitch.
Marte base hit! The Mets! The Mets walk it off! 3-2. Mets walk off the Yankees, everybody. Wow. Unbelievable. Mets are going crazy on the field. The fans are going nuts. I guarantee you the Mets are going to make a move or two here to try to solidify the team before playoff time later this year. Interesting to play the Yankees so well. Come tomorrow, join me as we will be here calling at 12:30 tomorrow afternoon, the Rays and the Orioles. Come by, hang out tomorrow. Hit that subscribe on the way out. We'll talk to you soon.